I'm going to be so rusty. I've not played for a week. I don't want to do my my DRL character. That looks good, doesn't it? I quite like the colour palette of Bitterroot. It's kind of a bit pastelier. Right, let's get Shadowplay going. Did I watch the AJ fight? I did, yeah. I did. I enjoyed the day. I enjoyed the undercard and stuff. Some of the other fights were pretty cool, but AJ looks a bit spent to me. He just doesn't look like he has any belief. I know he got the knockout, and the other dude wasn't terrible, you know, but AJ looks like he doesn't look like the real deal anymore. Maybe that fight will help, but I don't think he should be fighting Wilder. I don't think he should.
Good to see you running TRMZ love.
The Chisora fight was a little bit meh as well, but the rest was great. I enjoyed most of the others.
It's time to start running.
You finished The Stand. Well, very well done. I haven't really read any of it in the last week, to be honest. I think the last time I read it was last Monday. We've been having so longer days. I haven't been any energy for that kind of thing at the end of the day. So I've not read any. I am going to carry on though. I've started day 1 of another 75 today. I had some alcohol at the weekend the first time, so I broke my alcohol-free thing from the 75 hard on what would have been day 86. So I'm starting afresh today. Captain, I don't know anything about Bitterroot, I'm afraid. I don't do a lot of research on the maps. I like to join them and then discover the stuff, you know. I don't like to... So I can't tell you much about it, I'm afraid to say. But I'm playing it now, so have a look. I think Wilder... I've got to be honest, I know people don't like to hear this, but I think Wilder destroys every other heavyweight except Fury. I think Wilder would beat Usyk. I really do. I know he's not a great fighter, and Usyk is a really good fighter, but I still fancy Wilder will beat Usyk. My belief is that Fury is head and shoulders above everyone else, and Wilder's form against Fury is very, very strong. I genuinely think Wilder beats everyone else in the division except for Fury. It'd be interesting to see, though, whether we'll ever get to see it or not. I might be wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if Wilder knocked Usyk out. Is this vanilla? It can't be vanilla, dude. It's
Welcome back.
It's a map called Bitterroot, which is a mod, so it's definitely modded. Like, the map itself is a mod. Crucial Sphere, thank you for the 22. MG, thank you very much as well. Bridge and Murray, thank you for the resub and the gifted sub. ZB, Sydney, Basti, thank you for the support as well, guys. Thank you very much. Oh, no idea where we are. I played Bitterroot once before. We'll see how we go. So yeah, what's the ultimate point with a hard 75? Well, I lost £27, and it's about being healthier in the long term. So, although I had some alcohol on Saturday and Sunday, I've still been incredibly much more healthy anyway, even with that. So, like, I've still done the walk every day. I haven't missed a walk even since. So, like, I've been out this morning and done a 90-minute walk, right?
Well,
although I'm strictly speaking started the 75 again.
I still have not even broken a sweat.
But, like,
just call me Forrest Gum.
My steps per day, I've never really used the health app on my phone. I started looking at it last week. Like, the difference between when I started it and including when I'd finished it compared to before, my average steps up until I started this were about 4,000 a day, which is not good. Last week my average steps were like 15,000 a day, you know. There's a huge difference. I am being a lot healthier and I can feel it as well, but it's about building healthy habits is what it's about. So I'm still drinking loads of water. I'm still not eating a load of shit. Rarely eating anything that's unhealthy. Well, really unhealthy anyway. General DayZ, I don't know if it made much difference for me. Did it weird? Well, we went out for a really nice meal. It didn't feel weird to have I had one glass of Malbec.
Going to watch an MLB game.
And my missus had some. I was driving, so she had some of it as well. I didn't drink the whole thing. But when we got back, the boxing was on. And I was just like, I'd said to her after I'd had that, I was like, well, I'm going to have a couple of whiskies tonight and sod it. And I did. And it didn't feel weird. It was fine. Yesterday we had a barbecue and I had a little bit more. I had some wine and stuff. But then today I've thought, fuck it. I did see the player on the other side of the road, by the way, by the petrol station. Let's eat my food. He's got a knife, which makes him quite dangerous. I've got a screwy. Hey, Dark, you're right, dude. Oh, we do have a new emote that's just dropped, by the way. There's a facepalm emote, which has been added. A zombie facepalm emote. There you go, look. There it is. Facepalm emote. We were going to have like a don't ask type emote for like a what server question. And it was really hard to visualise. And so we went with the facepalm. Well, Doc's idea. I think it works. I think it's kind of cool. We have also got a fingers on lips emote as well. But I think there's still more emote spaces. It's kind of cool. I think it looks good. Same zombie as the other couple.
TRMZ gift chain. TRMZ gift chain.
Thank you. Very kind. Thought he was swinging for me. He wasn't swinging for me after all.
Already. Where has the time gone? Keep up the great work.
Another dude there. I don't have a clue where we are. This looks like the town where I was before. No, it's not. Let's just go this way, I think. I'm going to try and get a bit further along this way. Everybody spawns in the same place, so there's another new spawn up there, look. Everyone spawns in the same place on Bitterroot, and getting out of the spawn zone could be an absolute fucking disaster. That much I remember from when I played it briefly before. Yeah, I feel like the initial swing was at me and not the zombie, but it's hard to know for sure. Let's just pretend like he was helping me and then carry on with our day. But that building looks good, doesn't it? Rustic. Electrical repair kit. Yoren, thank you for the 2 months. I am Frizzy Cat, Bucko, Widespread, Camarkiss, thank you very, very much for the support. Gordon Bruce, Big Stevo, thank you very much too.
Hope you have a great stream today.
So many shotguns in the spawn zone. Oh, good. Am I doing a 12-hour today? Nope. I started too late.
Welcome back.
So I'm doing however long we do. I reckon I'll probably do about 9 or 10 hours, but we'll see. I'll probably finish at the time I would normally finish a 12-hour, but I've started a bit late is all, so I don't want to deal with it. Let my stamina build up. I was going to say, I think you can punch them through the... I feel so rusty, holy shit. I always find it interesting. Not aimed at any particular person, but...
Balder is out. I have not played DayZ. I failed you, Master. Please forgive me.
Brutal. It's okay. It's okay to have a break. Don't worry. It's fine. Thank you for the resub. People say, is this a 12-hour stream? And rarely are those people still in the chat 10 hours later when I finish after 10 hours. Rarely. I don't know, but it's one of those things. I think it's cool that people watch for a long time, though, if they do. You know, that is badass. Raindown, thank you very much for the support. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Woodchuck, thank you again. Spry. Yoren, thank you too. Well, but you're not asking if I'm on for 12 hours, Belly. You're just here. So fuck off. Oh, there's a guy. Let's get myself in a cul-de-sac. That'll help.
There you
Where
go.
did 6
Hello.
months go? I tried the game,
Hey, if you
impacted,
go
but
down
it's good
the
fun
direction I'm
watching you.
facing, there's a fella. He
Cheers,
just killed me.
RunningManZ.
You
Oh.
gonna go try to fight him?
I haven't got any bullets for anything at the moment, but dude, good luck. If I find bullets, I'll come running your way.
Ah, cool beans, my man. Yeah, he's got a red shirt on. Well, he probably took my stuff, so.
Bastard. His accent matches his t-shirt, doesn't it? Buttery smooth, made in the USA t-shirt. Probably took my stuff. That's the best impression I can do. I think there's
Call
like
me
a
a badass
base on the
lurker
hill
then.
somewhere, isn't there? But I don't know where. Up there, maybe? Yeah, it's up there, isn't it? I don't know. Oh, it's got a map.
It's time to start running.
It's a bab. All the best, dude. TRMZ love.
Yeah, there's an airport there. I think we should try and go to Coleman. Let's just go to Coleman and get away from here.
Time to start.
I know, I've been to the international airport before. And that's about as far as I've kind of gone, I think. I'm going to follow this and go to Coleman, I think. Hi Red Hunter, how you doing? Yeah, there's quite a few maps. I was playing Deer Isle exclusively, trying to do the Deer Isle shuffle. And we did it last Monday, and I've still got the Snow Owl, so I need to finish that character off. And then there's more chance to try other maps and stuff. Well, I get some office supplies from Coleman's too. I might get some mustard. Sando, thank you for the bits. Austin, Zetrax, thank you very much as well. Hector Chavez, Lancelot, Renegade, thank you very much for the resubs. Yeah, I like the kind of Texan accent, if that's what he had. Like Texan and that kind of like real... I like it, it's good. Oh, did you find him?
You just scared me though.
GG, dude.
Hey, see ya.
Just following new spawn shit, aren't we? I want to go to Coleman. Got to cross this river, I think. Keep an eye out for players looking a bit too shifty. Yeah, you got to be careful with those players. Especially the ones that look at you funny. Did I watch Liverpool yesterday? I did. They were pretty good first half-ish. And not so great. I think Chelsea are at home. A draw in the first game of the season away to Chelsea is a pretty decent result. But Liverpool have got some serious issues,
Love
you know.
you.
Like they really, I don't know if this Lavia, if they actually sign him, is going to be the answer, but they've fucked around so long. They needed holding midfielder really badly, and I don't know if Lavia at 19 is the answer, but they really need one. I think they were led up the garden path by this Cicadia, is it? I don't know how to say it, but the Moses Cicadia, I don't know. But apparently they bid a successful bid after they were given an impression that he would be prepared to join, and then he just didn't. Lavia will also go to Chelsea. I don't know if he will. Maybe he will. Good luck to him as well. They're buying every fucker, aren't they? If they do, but I'd be surprised. Why would he? I'd be surprised if he did. Now he might feel second prize at Chelsea. He might feel second prize going to Liverpool now, right? He might. However, why would he go to Chelsea when he's just not going to get a game if they've just signed Cicadia as well? He's going to Chelsea to play second fiddle to someone that costs twice as much as him. Casado it is, isn't it? Casado, yeah. Sky reporting Lavia as a done deal to LFC. Interesting. Killer, yeah. Well, Chelsea are, but they're gonna fuck themselves. I can see problems with Chelsea. I hope I'm wrong. By the way, I'm not trying to shit on Chelsea,
Hope
but
you had a nice break, mate.
like these 8-year contracts on crazy wages, it's gonna have a reckoning at some point. It's not sustainable. That once you've got half of everyone with 5 years left earning crazy money that nobody wants. What is that? Is that a rock? It looks like a dead animal. Just a rock, but it's shimmering. I think it's a lot of money as well. I don't think Lavia's worth 60 million if that's the cost, but the transfer market seems to have gone fucking crazy. But everyone says that every year, don't they? You know, but I think certainly it makes Declan Rice look better value. You know, how can you equate the English player? I guess Rice only had a year left on his contract, but 105 million for Declan Rice. It makes that look not that bad of a buy in a way, which is kind of stupid. Gran Turismo, Ultimoid, thank you very much. I like his pants. Well, this is going well, isn't it?
Welcome back.
At least he didn't try to kill me, I suppose. Strauss, the Sennheisers are amazing. My only issue is I have to have the game running so quiet that I don't get to use them to the best because the quality's amazing, and they're truly amazing. But to protect my ears, I'm having to run the volume at quite low levels.
Enjoyed time off, but now it's time to work and entertain people. Chop chop.
10-4. Chop chop. Thank you, Dave. Irish Medic, Gran Turismo, thank you very much. Paulie Paul, Angry Chair, Directy. Cheers, guys. Thank you for the support.
While you were gone, an award was given to my Scarecrow for being outstanding in his field.
Oh, dear.
38 months. I've been here too long.
Ebram, that's insane. Man City spent 424 million on their defenders. And Burnley have spent 320 million in their entire history. Oh, God. This is going... Oh, the one's come in.
Have a nice run.
Okay, this is good. Sounds like an SKS.
The knights who say, me, demand sacrifice.
Devon, thank you very much for the support. Directy, thank you again. Paulie Paul, thank you. The Knights Who Say Me, eh? Never really, truly get into Monty Python. I like Life of Brian. I think everybody likes Life of Brian, though. I don't need a well, or a can of food, or a can of pop, or something. Does this thing show wells? If it does, there isn't one. Oh, fuck. It does show wells, and there isn't one. Marvellous.
Finally catching a long Monday stream. Make it a good one.
Well, I'll try. I'll try, but I ain't making no promises. I feel rusty as fuck. Can't even make it through a doorway, see? I hear a chicken outside.
TRMZ love.
I hear chicken. I think there's 2 chickens. Cool Ranch Crunchies. Oh, I thought there was a chicken out here as well.
No need to mention this messages, it's only 34 months, because I don't want to be needy. Love you all.
Cheers, man. Cheers for the resub, dude. Thank you. All these houses are being looted, I think. We ain't going to find shit. Pea coat. No thanks. Seem to have a sickness as well. Hopefully it's just a cold. I doubt we're going to find much here because there was some motherfucker running about, wasn't there? In fact, he's up there, look. He appears to have a melee weapon as well, which is more than I have. Aggro the zombie. Yeah, it's a cold. That's good. I like that. That's the pub, right? It's just all the new spawn crap that people have dropped, isn't it? There's not much to actually loot here. Not found any loot on the zombies either, like food-wise. There's a dead zombie there. A chicken on the floor. Oh, come on. Where's the dead chicken? There it is. Right, those bones were pristine. And we could potentially fish. I definitely need 20 bones. That would be good. There is some water here. I think we might just fish. I've got the chicken we can cook in the meantime. I think there's water down here, isn't there? Yeah. Cove, dude, thank you for the gifted subs. Really, really appreciate it, dude. Thank you. Cheers for the support. SaltyManZ, thank you for the bits. Pewston, thank you for the very long resub as well. Argonauts, Laurie Victoria, Skeptic Mystic, thank you for the resubs too. Came out high, didn't it? The resubs too. Come on. Is Bitterroot a new map? Yeah, it's been around a little while, but it's still a work in progress, so this is like a test. It's not up the whole time. So it's a play test, basically, at the moment. Killer, thanks for the resubscribing as well. Thank you. So this will allow... I can cook the chicken, get some hydration from the chicken. But I can also fish as well, which is kind of useful. Neko, I don't know anything about this map at all. I know for a fact that it's a challenge in the spawn zone. Everyone spawns in the same kind of area, and it's an absolute clusterfuck. So this bit here, everyone spawns around Tyler, and so everywhere around here is really, really busy. This airfield that we're quite close to is just like shit central.
Let's get running, amigo. TRMZ love.
So some of it's not finished yet, by the look of it. Like this bit and this bit's not finished, I don't think. It's still a work in progress. There's lots more on the map than when I last tried it. We'll see how we go. We'll have a bit of a go. I need to wash my hands. What's the pop like? Well, it's pretty popular at the moment. It's only open for a test, so it tends to be it tends to get reasonably full. Hi, El Sparky. I had a pretty good time. Yeah, thank you. Hope you're good. Yeah, well, a bit like Borosh, but if everybody spawned there and it was bigger. How did I get sick? It's just a cold from being cold. I swam across the river, didn't I, which made me cold. Maybe I'll need a torch, you never know. Not much in there. I was kind of hoping we might just find a random house or something, but I should be so lucky. I am going to need some sticks and shit as well, I suppose. Drenched. They're not drenched. Let's put them on, they'll be dry. Sir Richardson, yeah, thank you. I did have a good time. Thank you. Yeah, it was alright. 1 shotgun shell. Wow. That was me hoping I might be able to drive that. Still kind of hopeful I'll get something on zombie. Strausser, it's nothing to do with the headphones. No, it's nothing to do with the headphones. It's to do with DayZ. I have had the same problem forever, but DayZ, even on this server, you can hear that wind howling in the background. Having the effects turned up so that I can hear footsteps means that things like howling wind can give me ear ringing. And in fact, I do get like tinnitus-like symptoms, and it's from playing DayZ, unfortunately. I ought to look into trying to equalise it a little bit, but it's a bit tricky that if I do that, I fear it might affect things a little on YouTube. It might... I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, basically, the ambient sounds, like howling winds, rain on Chernarus, particularly howling wind and stuff like that on the Malsk in particular, that noise makes me get ear ringing. And the problem with DayZ is that the footsteps of other players is so quiet. You have to have the effects turned up a hell of a lot in order to hear players of any degree. And then all the other ambient sounds are so fucking loud. If you play the game a lot, it causes your ears trouble. How's the weather? We've had next to no summer since June. It was kind of nice weather last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Over the weekend it was okay, but the weather's been really bad. Like raining pretty much for 6 weeks. The last few days have been a bit better. I know there's been some really seriously hot weather in some places, you know, so I'm not really moaning about it, to be honest, but yeah, the weather's been a bit shit. Highly, I've tried to feed it back to the devs. I don't know if they don't think there's an issue or they just don't have the time, but I tried to feed it back to the devs and they did pass the feedback on, so it was passed on, but nothing's ever changed. But I don't think they believe there's an issue, and maybe there isn't, maybe it's just me, but they're quite keen for you not to be able to sound haul the game, which I think is commendable. They don't want it to be like Tarkov, where you can hear someone's footsteps like at the end of a corridor miles away kind of thing, you know. Which is kind of cool. Dead zombie that I didn't kill. But I feel it's a bit like hard to get right, and yeah, it's just one of those things. It's that a player? That's a running zombie. Did I leave my knife? It was a bow knife. First one was ruined, so I had to start using the second one. But yeah, like your own footsteps are way louder than another player's footsteps. You know, it's just not balanced.
So fast.
Hello.
Stop. Oh, and thank you again for your content.
In my view, it's not balanced. I don't think it's balanced.
Dude, there's a trap here. What the fuck?
Holy shit. Good luck, dude. I've got to cook a chicken. There's no fire in here, so...
I'm a vegan. Vegetarian, sorry.
I need to find a house to cook in. I don't really want it to be that one. Let's go for this one. That's got a double grill. At least it'll cook quicker. Just a truck just pissing off down the road. That's kind of cool. don't need 5. A bit framey, but it is a new map that's still a work in progress, so that's kind of fine.
Time to start running.
G morning
Actually,
chat
could
and
just use
Mr.
that.
Paul.
That'll make it quicker, won't it? I think that SKS is shooting up at the military base. How often are DayZ updates, Rick? Well, they're on experimental for the 3rd update of the year at the moment. On that subject, the devs did a stream last Tuesday. Does anybody know what the contents of the stream was? I completely out of the loop for last week. But they did a dev stream and they were talking about some kind of challenge. I don't know what the challenge was, but what was the contents of the dev stream last Tuesday, if anyone knows? The new melee tier system. I know Wobo's done a video on melee, but I haven't actually watched it. Jax, thank you very much for the bits. Knight Rider Sando, thank you very much. Pyronym, it's Wiki, thank you very much for the support, all of you guys, thank you. I thought that was already in with regards to the melee stuff, but yeah. RX will be 1 kill. What, against a player? That's mad. That's stupid, I think. Or maybe I'm wrong. I guess it's hard to say until you've had it, but if fire axes are common and they're 1-hit kill, that's stupid. Oh, it's a zombie 1-hit kill. That's okay. I don't mind that. Oh, the vehicles. So this is just going to buy me a little bit of time.
Welcome back.
Kind of weird. I've not found a single like can of food or can of pop or anything on a zombie yet. I've not killed that many, but I'm still surprised we haven't found any. Right. Need to make a fishing rod then, I guess. I think I might be putting a bit too much effort in for this. I'm probably just going to get killed. I'm not going to go to that airfield up above. I think if we go to that airfield, there's shots up there. We're going to end up just dying. So I'm going to catch a few fish.
All right,
Get enough
Paul.
to
I hope you enjoyed your family time.
To make the journey to somewhere else. Thank you, I did, Wolfie. Thanks for coming in. Cheers for the resub, as well as Gillot, or Gillet and Gillot. Just Larkins, thank you very much. Squirrel Rancher, thank you too. It was good. Yeah, the kids had a nice time. It was kind of cool. Cove, you can use the DZSA launcher. You don't have to use it. The official launcher works really quite well. They've made some big improvements to the official launcher on experimental, so they are improving the official launcher, which is needed because it's been a bit shit for a while, if I'm being honest. But yeah, you don't have to use it. The DZSA launcher has a few benefits, but the official one's got better. My kids don't watch the streams. No, they don't watch the streams. They're not into DayZ. They don't really go to Twitch either. They're not into Twitch. They're into well, like short format shit, the same as every other kid is, really. Well, most kids. Father of many, hello. If you're still in the server, just make sure you leave the stream, dude. I'm sure you will, but just as a heads up, right? don't stay in the stream if you're still in the server.
6 months of giving Zagorki bars for your troubles. Well, here's another one for you and many more.
It's a test, right? It's a test. No problem. Father of many, very cool, dude. Hope you're good. Thank you. Doomsday Cat, thanks for the 6 months. I'm not even sure that those chickens are going to give me enough hydration to get me back into red, out of red, but it should do.
I missed you,
I'm not
Paul.
sure. Oh, very
Hope
cool.
you had a good break.
I did, yeah, I did. I'm glad to be back. I enjoyed the time off. More so the second week. We got more stuff done. But yeah, it was good. Fucking feet hurt though. My God. Any fish in any water? Pretty much, yeah. What is the plan now? I'm just getting enough food together. This is more for hydration than energy, but the little town that was behind me, there's no well. So I'm getting enough carp. 3 would be enough, probably, just to give me enough hydration and energy to make it somewhere else. This is a map that I've not really seen much of, so the plan is to just explore around and see what we see. Fix the oven issues. No, we're having all sorts of problems with the fucking engineers. Like they're just useless. Absolutely useless. I don't want to talk about it. It's that annoying. They've been like 7 times. They won't write it off, and they keep trying to fix it. They turned up last week to fix it without the part that they needed to fix it on the 7th engineer visit. They are fucking useless. My missus was talking to the director on Thursday and trying to sort it out. But yeah, it's been a nightmare. I haven't taken it to Twitter moaning yet, but that's coming soon, I think. Someone's robbed me hook. It didn't actually get me back. It didn't actually get me back to yellow hydration. Do I have any advice for getting better at how far age? Yeah, get a rangefinder. That's not. I'm not being sarcastic there. Get a rangefinder. Get on some flat ground, and get yourself 200 meters away from something, and really start to gather. If you can accurately guess 200 meters, very easy to halve it, very easy to double it. Most firefights happen between 400 meters and no meters, right? Most. So if you can accurately guess 200 meters, you can double it for 4. You're going to know that it's not double, it's probably 3. Yeah, if you can accurately gauge 200 meters, you're a long way close to where you need to be, basically. To be honest, I'm not as good at it as I used to be, but I don't do anywhere near as much sniping, and there is a...
One for all year. Wow.
Ice fishing, yeah, it sucks. I know ours was faulty out of the box, but the problem is, like with the retailer, they'll replace it if it's faulty out the box within 28 days.
Keep
but
on fishing.
when you have a new kitchen
TheRunningManZ.
fitted, right, you have all the equipment sent to you, and then your kitchen fitter comes like 2-3 weeks later. So, like, we'd had it was installed. The kitchen fitting took nearly 3 weeks. By the time we'd found a fault, it was 6 weeks since we'd had it delivered, and they wouldn't exchange it. And so it was 2 weeks old in the house, but we'd had it 6 weeks as far as they were concerned. So we couldn't exchange it. We had to deal with the engineers, and they've just been so fucking useless. It's a software update that one of the boards has had. Every single one has got a fault. It's a known issue. So it's a known issue that they all have. And they've come to replace this part several times, but each one they've brought hasn't had the firmware update to it. But the problem is that they're so fucking dumb. They've had new ones installed. They've mixed them with the old ones. So when they come out to... We only found this out on Thursday. When they come out to change the part, they're not actually knowing for sure if they're changing it for one that's had the firmware update or not. And it's just been a complete and utter fucking waste of space, time, and I'm actually going to have to go back to that water and wash my hands, aren't I? Strausser, it's an AEG. An AEG are a really, really good brand, but AEG are part of the Electrolux group, and their engineers are fucking useless. Not necessarily all their own fault, but they're fucking useless. We had one guy come out that was not physically very fit, and he came out and said he'd replaced the main board, and he hadn't. He didn't replace the main board because he didn't want to, so he told us he'd done it. The next engineer came and said, well, the security things are still over, nothing's been replaced. I can see from this that nothing's been replaced. So he took the oven off, pretended to replace a part, and then fucked off having done nothing because he didn't want to do it. So we've actually waited in for a visit. Thankfully, I work from home and the missus isn't working, so we're not specifically taking time off. But imagine if you'd taken time off from a day at work or whatever to stay in for an engineer to pretend to fix it. By Bosch or Mealy. Well, AEG are in the same category as Bosch and Mealy. In fact, I think AEG are better than Bosch Metric. Not as good as Mealy, but Miele. A lot of Bosch ones aren't actually from Germany anymore.
You have a drink named Kevin.
AEG are a really good brand, but it's got a software issue. Any company can have a teething issue like that. The problem is with the engineers; they're just awful.
Let's run.
A lot of cars driving through, isn't there? Fucking hell.
Welcome back to the grind.
I think Neff are kind of high up as well. Get him crouching away.
Hello.
Hello, dude. You're right.
Yeah, not too bad. I got ambushed by a crap loaders. Kind of scared the shit out of me.
Oh, there's another one there. Look. Yeah, I've seen a few cars driving through. There's a lot of cars knocking about.
Yeah, it's a truck. I spotted it down the road, but the guy robbed it.
I need some bark.
What's your name, man?
My name's Dave, dude. Sorry, I'm not kind of trying to ignore you, but I need to make a fire. I need to cook some fish.
I'm Josh.
Oh, nice to meet you, dude. Hello. Yeah, I'm just needing to make a fire. There's no well in this town, and I've got no water, so I'm just going to cook some fish so I can stop dying of thirst.
That's what I'm looking for as well. What?
I've got.
You've got what, dude? Sorry, you broke up.
Got a chlorine tablet if you need one.
I haven't got any water
I
containers.
don't know
at the
if
moment,
you can take
unfortunately.
one and just drink from a river or something.
Oh, it'd be good if you could, but unfortunately not. No, I've got. I haven't got. If you've got a bottle or something, you can. But cheers, dude. Right, I'm gonna go over this way. I'll be back in a sec.
No worries.
I need to go back to my house. Need to go back to the cookhouse. Feel a bit bad. I kind of wouldn't mind teaming up with those guys. That would be cool, but I don't want to share my fish. I'm going to have to eat a lot of them to
Welcome
stop
back,
dying of
matey.
thirst.
Thumbs up.
But yeah, it's been a pain in the arse anyway. Well, I have got quite a lot, actually. Maybe enough for what I could have shared, but oink oink, I'll be pigs. Let's get one of those. Right, there we go. Hi, NL Deck. Hope you're good, dude. Phils, thank you for the 23 Space Pants. Red Stick, Viking. Hope you're all good, dude. Cheers, Sanet Man. Thank you. Grasshopper walked into a bar and the bartender says, "Hey, we have a drink named after you." The grasshopper says, "You have a drink named Kevin." Oh my god. Too early for that. Sick One and Sando, thank you for the bits and the resub. Put a fish on a cooking slot. No. We'll get more hydration if you don't smoke the fish. I know. I'm not smoking the fish. It's okay, I know what I'm doing. So, you know, when we were cooking this, the frying pan didn't start making the sizzling noise until the meat was at 100 degrees, and then it starts making the sizzling noise, right? So all I've done is put them in the smoker. Now they're 100 degrees. So they should be cooking, like, instantly. So it turns out I know what I'm doing after all. There you go.
Hello.
Hi, dude, you alright? Don't get too close.
Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
I've got a cold. I'm infectious. There's another dude. Holy shit.
Alright, I'll keep my distance.
There's so many people around. Holy hell. Right, I think we're going to get out of this town. I would like to team up, but... Oh, there's a fucking cow. All that effort fishing and there's a cow just up ahead. Ralph, I have never seen a Jacob. There's one roulette one which I thought was vaguely kind of cool because I used to like roulette and was a gambler, right? But Jacob and Co are not for me. There is some real intricacy to them, but they're for producer Michael. They're not for me. You're right. That was one of the fresh spawns, I think. I thought I recognised his voice. Oh well. Ran away anyway. You're probably going to get messages deleted for meta, which that is meta, so the mods are doing their job, that's the right thing. But yeah, it was. I can't remember which one it was, but it was one. But yeah, the Jacob and Co watches, I don't like them. To each their own, though, you know, like, I'm sure there's people that like them, but it's mainly Conor McGregor and producer Michael, I think. Yeah, the Bugatti one looks kind of okay. But again, not really my kind of thing. I kind of like more traditional looking stuff than that. Right, so where are we now? Let's go towards the Juno Barracks. And we need to go a bit more this way, I think. Oh no, yeah, kind of north and a little bit west will be fine. Hi Soul Tool, thanks for coming in. Bonesy, thank you for the resub. Phil's, thank you. Philski DVD, thank you as well. Right, any chance that house has not been looted? Hi Dr. Bear, thanks for coming in. I did, yeah, it was alright. Still not yellow hydration yet. My health's going up, which is good. England versus Australia on Wednesday. That's... I didn't get to see the game on Saturday, the quarterfinal against Colombia. Obviously, I know the result, but I didn't get to see the game. I was out. Me and the missus were out having a fairly nice meal, which was very good. But yeah, I didn't get to see the game. Very pleased about the result, and hopefully they can do okay against Australia.
Yay, yay.
Desolate, yeah, a cooking pot would be good. I don't much see the point in boiling food. I know it gives you more hydration, but if you've got a pot full of water, you might as well just drink the water, you know. I'd rather drink the water and then bake the food. Impulse, well, I'm a full-time streamer, you know, so if I'm being honest, it's kind of my job. It's partly it, you know, like... So, what keeps driving me to play the game, it's my job, you know, like, when I used to work in retail, I used to hate it, but I used to have to go in every day, you know. Difference here is I don't hate this, I love the game, it's my favourite game of all time. But it is still kind of... Streaming is my job, right? But...
Good day, good day, good day.
That's the beauty of it, you know, streaming makes it more varied, you know, like... To me, the comparison I always use is this one, and it's like you wouldn't say to a, like, I don't know, a country and western I nearly dropped the re off that and C-bombed, but I definitely didn't. No one heard that. Like, you wouldn't say to a country and western DJ, do you not get fed up of playing country and western, you know? Like playing the same genre of music all the time. It's because their job is to be a DJ, you know? Like streaming is more fun. Streaming DayZ is more fun than playing DayZ. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. It keeps it varied for me. Let's go to Winter Park. Sorry, Silverstripe, I talked over that. Family's okay? Yeah, thank you for coming in. Cheers for the resub. Thank you. Botfire, Silverstripe, Artenac, Cough Lolly, Resonate. Thank you for the resubs, guys.
Go holiday man's go.
Tom, I hope that's not the case. Well, Australia have obviously got a big help in terms of home advantage. It does matter. It really does matter, you know. There's no coincidence
Hope
that
you had a good break.
England in the men's England, like the women's team just won, and they won at home. You know, it was based in England. Like England men's team have only won one World Cup when it was based in England. And they got to the final of the Euros based in England. You know, there is a big home advantage. France once won it when they were at home. You know, like, it does help. Oh shit, went down in here. So there is something to be said for the home advantage, to say the least. Have I ever met a streamer and been starstruck? Not since I've been streaming, no. I certainly I remember there's a very, very early video of me meeting Vector Bunny, who was the dude that used to do the Morgan Freeman voices. I was starstruck when I met him. I only have one shot. That went well. That's what happens when you're rusty, I guess. It wasn't the best, but yeah, I haven't played for a fucking week, and for me that might as well be like 10 years. There was a well there as well, but I can't very well, sorry, drink there now, can I? Oh, that sucks.
It's time to start running!
You'd never expect me to go back and brazenly drink at the well. No, you're right.
Time to start running!
Woot woot.
Oh god, that's annoying. Acebo, thank you for the resub. Matty Blythe, thank you very much as well. Artenac, thank you for the support as well.
It's time to start running!
I'll eat this as well. It gives you good hydration. You're already sick during the water next to you. Drink the water next to you. No, drop out. I'm already sick with a cold. That doesn't mean I want to drink the water and give myself cholera. That would be really dumb, because cholera is much more serious than a cold. Yeah, I ain't doing that, dude. That would make no sense. Hi Redline Dude. Hope you're good. Hi Matty as well. Oh, look. He had one of those bags.
It's time to start running!
How was your 2-week vacation, my man? Keep up the great work.
Well, I managed to stream 3 times in the 2 weeks, so I think that was fairly solid. But yeah, it was good. It was good. We got we didn't go away. We had days out and stuff, you know, but we had some decent days out. I was knackered at the end of the week. We were so busy. On Wednesday we went to London and we had a really long day, like on your feet the whole day, walking. And the next day I took the kids to a theme park, which involved a lot of standing in queues. So not as much walking, but standing all day. My feet hurt. Still. Kind of frustrated at myself there. I only had one shot, right? I think we've got to go this way. See if we can find something at the Juno barracks. I think I'll probably find myself getting killed. Yeah, I did go to Pleasurewood Hills. Yeah, I went to Pleasurewood Hills. The kids like it. They've been to Chessington World of Adventure with their mum since then. So Pleasurewood Hills was more of a warm-up. But it's not the best theme park in the world, but for the kids at the age they're at, it's good enough for my kids. They like it. It's if you've got older kids or if you're an adult, there's not that much there. It's a bit ramshackled, you know. It needs quite a lot of money spending on it, and it needs several new rides, I think, really. But if you've got kids of the right age, Pleasurewood Hills is okay. How do you get rid of cholera? Tetracycline is the best way. Vitamins will work, but not as quick. May need to keep taking them for ages. Yeah, I don't think you can get pay-to-win VIP passes at Pleasurewood Hills. I think they give out like skip the line bands to like disabled people that are going, and I think that's it. I don't think you can pay to skip the line. You can skip the line, but only with a special band.
That time of the month. Thanks for the entertainment.
Oh, Twitchy, yeah, I definitely went there 30 odd years ago. With my dad took me. That's one of the things I like about it more than anything else, to be honest. My dad took me, so like we were on the little chairlift thing, you know, like, and it just.
In a row.
I remember sitting on the chairlift with my sister, with my dad in the cart behind, you know, and then I'm the dad with the kids in front. It's kind of cool from that regard, you know, like in that regard, like it feels like a generational thing in a way, you know, like I'm doing the same thing that my dad did, but now I'm the dad and. It's kind of cool.
It's time to start running.
Del, brutal food poisoning, you know? Holy shit, literally. I hope you're on the mend. Right, hopefully we can get some kind of gun here. I think I did make it to this military base once and then I died.
It's time to start running.
Love your stream. Hope you had a great break. TRMZ love.
It's time
That deer's not having a good day, is it? Fury, dude, thank you. SC Fury, thanks for coming in. Hope you're well, dude. Thank you. Have a look in here. So I've got a chambered bison as my only weapon right now. I did waste my my one shotgun shell, I suppose. Was there a bloke standing near the deer? No, there's zombies chasing it. Hi Muff Daddy, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. AOW Windsor, I don't know, thank you for the 9 months. Cheers for the support, dude. Chicken in Chains, Kempers, thank you for the resubs as well. $19.11.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, dude, you alright?
Yo, dude. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm not looking for trouble, dude. I just heard I found lots of guns. I'm Tetra carrying right now.
Alright, you're in the tower, are you?
I'm in the Charlie. I'm in the Livonia Charlie.
Okay, I was in the base of the tower.
Dude.
So I'm going to leave the base of the
Okay,
tower.
okay.
Alright, I've not got a gun out, okay?
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna drop my I don't know, man. I'm not gonna Tetra carry, so I'm not gonna...
You don't need to drop your gun, just don't shoot me, it's fine, dude. I've got no gun in my hand. I'm not looking for trouble either.
Okay, I had 2 guys. Are you alone or are you with a friend? I had 2 guys.
I'm on my own. I've not seen anyone else here, so yeah, no one else here as far as I know.
Well, I heard AK. I'm just gonna come out, dude. Yeah, I've heard a lot of AK shots here, dude. So I don't know. Something's fishy going on. A lot of bodies in the camp. Oh shit, I'm glitching. Hold on.
There's bodies in the... Ah! Right. Fucking marvellous. I got shot from the other side towards the deer. I don't think he had a friend, but I don't think he was... I think he was legit, but you'll never know. I got third-partied. I didn't get killed by him. The way I fell suggests the body was to my left. His mic was really, really weird. Right, where are we now? We might as well just run up to this international airport thing, I suppose. Been lots of shots from up there.
You plan on refreshing your driving skills today, if not drink plenty water at the wells.
I don't know about driving skills. My driving skills are A1. He just wouldn't shut up, would he? I was trying to go away. I didn't want to stay outside. He kept fucking going on. I don't think he was setting me up for his mate to kill me. I genuinely don't think he was, but whatever, you know. We can actually get back there really quite quickly, so we've not lost a great deal. Certainly loot-wise, we've lost fuck all. We lost a little bit of time, but not much. Yeah, it's very shooty, this map. It was last I played as well. The spawns, with everyone spawning in the same rough area, everyone spawns kind of around here. It's really hard to get...
1 year of watching your VODs on Twitch.
Not get killed in the spawn zone, you know.
Back to your last stream 7 days ago.
Fizos, thank you. Sando, thank you for the bits.
Back.
Token, thank you
now
very much for watching the VODs, dude.
High productivity at work again.
Yeah, the productivity will definitely go through the roof now, right? The most annoying thing I've probably lost there is the fish, you know. We put quite a bit of effort into that. Pika. I could actually run back to where I died. It's not very far, but it's in the open. I ain't going to get my gear back. It's going to be gone, isn't it? Can you farm? You definitely can. I don't normally think farming is a very smart way of getting energy, personally, but to each their own. I certainly think hunting or fishing is way more productive than farming.
Bloody hell, 7 months and I still watch your YouTube videos when you're not on. Work and Twitch, yes please.
Nagin, thank you very much for the support, dude. Hope you're good. Thanks for coming in. Crazy. I think you can infect people if you've eaten or drank some things and then they do, but it's only a cold at the end of the day. It's not that big of a deal. Guess I don't really need the compass. It's just the shots are the way we need to go. Sniping, thank you very much for the months. Hope you're good. Cheers for the support, dude. He probably is still talking. That was the shot that killed me, eh? Holy shit, it was a long-range one. Sando, I think if they do another DayZ, there'll be more opportunity for modding in the next one. They're making Armor Reforger moddable on console, so hopefully they'll be able to do that for DayZ as well, if there is another DayZ. Ah, Tuxedo. Well, thank you for doing that, dude. Thank you for using your Prime on me, and I hope your son goes well. GG, dude. Thank you very much for the support, and hopefully he's safe and well. I don't think we're going to find too much here, are we? I think people just come through here a lot, but we might as well have a look. Finding a vest seems to be quite a tricky thing, you know, like a vest that will protect you, like a stab vest or a press vest or something like that, you know. Like, I know I've only had the one life and we went to a military base and got killed, you know, but the towns don't seem to... I'm not seeing that many police stations or anything. I'm not seeing police cars, and it's only one life. But, like, that shot that just killed me, it could have even been like an M4 or it could have been an SKS, or... It doesn't mean it was definitely a Tundra or a Mosin or something. Like a stomach shot with a fairly weak-ish assault rifle round would kill me with a new spawn t-shirt on. It's kind of tricky in that regard. This is kind of cool. Like, that hill is a nightmare if someone's got a sniper and wants to use it, I suppose. What was that in the back of the Humvee? I'm pretty sure it was a butt stop for a AK. Sidekick 4, are you okay today, dude? You seem particularly weird. My cat needs surgery, but I'm going to give this money to you. Yeah, alright.
It's time to start running!
2 months to 2 years.
Is this where I was just shot? Nope. I was killed at Juno. This is international. Can I show the scenery? I presume you mean look down the hill. A bit blocked at the moment, but it's kind of cool looking, isn't it? I like the hills. Well, I want to check that ATC. The ATCs aren't normally great. Let's head towards the shooter. What could possibly go wrong? Didius, thanks for tuning into the vids. I appreciate it, dude. Thanks for finding me here as well. There's some tents and stuff the other side of here. I don't know if I should be looting these cars trying to find some food or something. I recently did Livonia and Lanka and killing bad guys and picked up orgs and MVGs. I led the way most of the time, and my brother asked how I knew what to do. I said from watching TRMZ. Oh, very cool, Ryan. Cheers for tuning in. I appreciate it. It sounds like you had a good one as well. That's cool, dude. Two cards had something. Yeah, I'm not going back to look. I'm sure I missed some shit, but... I remember dying
Good
at this bit a
afternoon,
few
Paul.
times.
Good
There was some
afternoon,
shots a
chat.
second ago, so this
I
may
hope
not
you all
last.
had a great week. TRMZ love.
It's time to start running!
TRMZ love. TRMZ love.
The only thing I thought maybe is with my dead body where I was, I had the fish in the cooking pot. Sometimes people don't check the cooking pots. I might get lucky. Run back, just get the fish, and then run somewhere else. But I'm punching the zombies. I've got an axe in my fucking back. What map is this? Parsifal. I always put the map in the title of the stream. This is Bitterroot. I always have the name of the map in the title of the stream, just as a heads up. Hi Optimus, hope you're good. Ooh, not that way. Never find much in these, but... What does the foot icon... It's just a warning, letting you know that your foot's injured, and if you take more damage to that foot or to your legs, you might break
Missed
your leg.
watching you this week. Welcome back, smiley face. Hope you had a great break.
Thank you, I did, Devil. Thank you very much for the support. What meat is that? Wolf steak. Okay, we'll have it. I'm done here, I think. I think I'm going to go before we get killed. Those shots are kind of off into the mountain. I'm going to go towards Juno, I think. Go more northeast. Now, we did see another bag. Not just after I missed my one shotgun shell against that dude. Was it around there? I don't know. Possibly around there.
Average game.
That's the house I think it is. I think that might be the where the well is as well. We could maybe go to that. But yeah, after I missed the dude with the shotgun, I found another big bag, didn't I? I picked up a hunting bag, and then I found another one not long after. Do I get constantly jump scared when a shot goes off? No. Bad flatulence. Thank you for the 3 months. You've come to the right place, dude. It was in a feed shack, yeah. I found one in a hunting stand, and then there was another one in a feed shack just after. That was the one I can grab now. Alright, let's just get some stuff together to cook this wolf steak. Miro, if you're playing on PC, you just need the game, really. Like, if you're playing on PC, you just need the game. Click the DayZ icon on your Windows, on your main screen, and it'll start the launcher. So, DayZ has its own official launcher that you can use. You don't need anything else. You just need that. So just click DayZ and then click on servers, choose a server, and join it. I do sometimes get jump scared by wolves that just jump out of nowhere at you, and like there's no sound, and then all of a sudden you're getting eaten. Yeah. Not sure how long the respawn timer is on this one, but it may be that my body's gone by the time we get there. Right, that's where the well is. We need to go to that. Winter Park. That's where I missed the shotgun shot against the dude. Have I played Eden? I think Eden's been taken down, Optimus. I'm pretty sure Eden was... Am I right in Eden was the one that was taken down because it had a mouse code in it, or am I thinking of another map? I did have a run on Eden. There's an unedited run of me playing Eden on my YouTube channel, I think, but...
Welcome back.
Grumpy, thanks for the 10 months. Cheers for the support, dude. And Darren, thank you very much too. You died to wolves. Holy shit. 4 times. That sucks. They can be a bit tricky if you've only got like a basic melee weapon or something similar. Is this a John McClane map? No, it's made by Matty Ice, who was in the channel earlier. I've not seen any of his messages, but Matty Ice is who made the map, or is making the map. That sounds like it could be at the military base, not at the... Yeah, it is. That's good. So those shots are at the military base where I just died.
How was your break going to the air fryer factory to get hand delivered on your new fryer?
Riley, it was great, dude. They gave me the solid gold one as well.
It's time to start running!
Hi Paul, can you please give a shout out to my partner Rosie? She loves you more than me.
Hi Rosie. I've changed my telephone number because of all the text messages, by the way, but that's fine. Thanks for coming in. Best Spam, thank you for the 22 months. Hello, Rosie. Hope you're good. Riley, thank you very much for the support as well. What's my first thoughts when I hear shots? Can I go towards them? Have I got anything that gets me involved? And I haven't, so I'm not. My first thought is, can I have a dig? But obviously I can't. Use the jerry can to drink. Yeah, I was just looking at that, but I don't think it's going to be a great deal quicker.
It's time to start running! It's time to start running!
Alright. So I went along here. And then found a hunting stand, and then on the way towards the other place I found a feed shack that had a backpack in it that I can use. Yeah, we're certainly okay for water for now, aren't we? Yeah, I'm not going to struggle for that. It's certainly costing me some stamina, but I don't really care. We'll keep it for now. Thunder, thank you very much for the 22 months, dude. Thank you. And there it is. There's 2 of the fuckers. Right, so there's shots at the next place. We're not going to go to Juno. Fairfax. That looks kind of... What would that be? A summer camp? Kind of hard to tell. I'm going to head towards that for now. A full jerry can weighs 18 kilos, so fair bit. Ash, thanks for the 13 months, dude. Cheers for the support, man. The guy on the road there. He hasn't got very much. Any first impressions? I did watch Chelsea-Liverpool. I think both teams are going to have some challenges. I think Liverpool look fairly good going forwards and fairly terrible going backwards. And their defenders are better. Their defenders are better than they are playing. And I know Andy Robertson's a good player, Van Dijk's a good player, maybe not world class anymore, but Konate's a good player, and Trent Alexander, Defensively, I don't know. But those four and the goalkeeper should be better than they are, and they're not. And a decent holding midfielder will help, but the defence needs... I don't know what's going on there. They are good enough players to be playing better than they are. But anyway, yeah, I think they definitely need a holding midfielder. By all accounts, they're signing Lavia now because they missed out on Caicedo. Have you been watching the Women's World Cup? Couldn't watch the England game on Saturday. Me and the missus had booked to go out, so we were out. I saw the last 16. I'll be watching the semi-final. So yeah, but I've not really watched loads, but I've been keeping an eye on the progress, and I'll try and watch the England games unless I've got something already done. Hasn't he said he wants to go to Chelsea? Everything that gets printed is all bullshit until it happens. Apparently Sky was saying earlier that it's a confirmed deal that...
Glad to see you back.
To Liverpool, that is. Although there's something there saying Liverpool believe Romeo Lavia will join Chelsea. Be interesting. I don't know. Chelsea are just like if they buy Caicedo and Lavia, that does seem kind of crazy given their like who are they selling? We'll have Conor Gallagher. Come crawling. I'm not so naive as to think it's a shoo-in that England will beat Australia in the semis, but it could be Sweden-England final, but it could be Australia against I can't even remember. Spain, isn't it? It could be Australia-Spain. You never know. Liverpool have really had their pants pulled down regardless. I think they were given an inclination that Caicedo would join if they won the bid, and so they bid. And then he didn't join. He said he didn't want to go. You know, I don't think that's Liverpool's fault. They pulled the stops out, made a really big bid, and then the players decided he doesn't want to go. You know, like they bid apparently because they were given confidence that he would sign. How does a solo never look back? Tunnel vision. Sando, thank you for the bits, dude. Again, thank you. Ramad, Bobo, Aphelion, Brave Toaster, thank you for the resubs. What do I think about Breitling watches? They're great. They're really good. I like the chronograph, the B01 movement. Oh, well, there's some B09 manual as well, but they've got a good chronograph movement that goes in all of their like Navitimers and all sorts. Right, nearly at this place on the right, then let's just get on the other side of the road. I feel a bit frustrated about Liverpool at the moment. They really wanted the Caicedo. Why didn't they bid for him 2-3 weeks ago? Why did they fucking leave it, you know? They aren't getting everything right. They've been trying to get Lavia on the cheap, and now apparently they're paying 60 million when they could have got him like 10 days ago for 50, you know? Like, they are making some weird things. They're doing some weird things. Honestly, if Lavia wants to go to Chelsea, then I think he should, you know, like, if he doesn't want to sign for Liverpool, then fine. You know, they have got enough time to go and find somebody else, but I'm not sure if Lavia is 60 million worth at 19, having played for Southampton and got relegated. Why did Liverpool say Bellingham was too expensive? Well, I think he was too expensive at the time, narcissistic alpaca. They spent what they would have spent on Bellingham on two players. You know, they got in two midfielders rather than Bellingham because they need to transform the whole midfield. But now they've got more money than they'd planned to have because they've sold Fabinho and Henderson. So they've got the money that they wouldn't have expected to have. You know, they didn't have the funds to buy him. Now they do. I think Bellingham wanted to go to Real Madrid anyway. I know he was a Liverpool fan. Apparently Caicedo was a Chelsea fan, but Liverpool, I think Bellingham was a Liverpool fan when he was a lad. He would have been an amazing signing, but they wouldn't have got McAllister and Szoboszlai. And I have to say, they look good. McAllister is a hell of a player. I think McAllister and Szoboszlai for Liverpool's midfield is a better way of spending your money. but they've now got the money to buy a really quality holding midfielder. They were going to try and buy Lavia anyway, but now they've sold Hendo and Fabinho, so they've got more money. King Raven, yeah, it's where my channel name came from. Well, that's a shame. I think those shapes are those, aren't they? They're not anything exciting. I'm gonna have to move on. I could check a few more cars, I suppose. That looks kind of cool. Kevin McAllister, yeah. He's the one. They need to stop leaving him in defensive holding midfield alone. That car was drivable. Dude. There's a lot of shots, isn't there? Just want to try and find a can of food or something if I can. I would be great if Liverpool had signed Bellingham, but I think Real Madrid can pay more money. If they were going to get... Oh, very nice. If they were going to end up in a bidding war with Real Madrid for Bellingham, they were going to lose, you know, and so they spent the money on two players, both of whom played well yesterday, in my view, particularly McAllister. I think he was been a very, very astute signing for the money that he cost. And he was out of position yesterday. Industrial Park, Silver Springs, Bennett. These look like towns, not military bases. Let's just have a look on the map and see where we can run to. In fact, let's forget that. Let's go and check this first. There is a dude near me as well, so let's just get a bit further away. It'd be kind of nice to find a blaze or something in here. Oh, I'm carrying that. Schrodinger's, well, they don't very often go for world-class players, do they? That's not Liverpool's MO. They sign players more like when they sign Coutinho, they sell him at 130 odd million. They sign him for 20 from, was it Inter Milan? You know, Liverpool tend to buy and develop. You know, they're not rich enough to buy world-class players, right? You could argue that Jude Bellingham isn't world-class yet, although I think he probably is. Certainly close to it. He's a bit young, maybe a bit unproven just yet, but fucking hell. I think he will be one of the best midfielders of his generation, if not the best. I hope he is. But yeah, Liverpool don't have the money to go and spend crazy money. However, they were about to spend 100 million on Moses Caicedo, you know, which is crazy money. It was low money, wasn't it? You're right. It was like 8 million. He was unproven a bit from Inter Milan, wasn't he? But yeah, they do sign good players. They sign people like Torres when he was kind of fairly high up the pecking order. You know, they have signed some world-class players, I think, but that's the exception, not the norm. You know, I'd certainly think when they bought the goalkeeper, you know, like spending that money on Van Dijk. Van Dijk was the best defender available. He was a world-class player. Alisson was a world-class goalkeeper. You know, they do sign some, but it's the exception, not the norm. Sidekick 4, dude, I'm not really in the mood today. You just seem like absolutely on one. Why don't you just come back another day when you're more normal? That would be good, wouldn't it? I don't know what your deal is, but come back another day. Can somebody, one of the mods, time him out for 24 hours? It's only let me do it for 10 minutes. I just can't be bothered to read his attempts to wind me up or whatever he's doing. I don't know what he's up to, but it's dull. Yuboshi, thank you for the 4 months. Grimsever, thank you for the 23. But yeah, I don't know. Liverpool seem they've lost the guy that does the transfers, haven't they? They've changed. It's a different dude, and he seems to be I don't know. He seems to be thinking he's got more power than he has, rather than paying the money. Like all these multiple bids. Oh, you want 50 million? How about 35? Or how about 40? How about 44 or 45? Like, it's just like, how are we underbidding by so much for a player that everybody knows was meant to be 50 million, and now you left it to the point where it's going to cost 60? You know, it's just stupid. They could have signed Lavia for 50 million 2 weeks ago, but because they're fucked around, now they're going to pay 60. It's just stupid.
Hello TRMZ love.
So it's a strange thing though, isn't it? Just sorry guys, I know some people aren't interested in football, but tough. Like, Liverpool rarely attract world-class players as a statement. Truly world-class players don't have many places they can go, do they? You know, like, if you're a player of Messi or Ronaldo's ilk, there's only sort of a handful of clubs that can pay you wages, you know? Like, if a big club is like Harry Kane, that is just gone for 90 million, that's insane money, right? But there's only a handful of clubs that could pay that. Like, there's only a handful of clubs that could pay Harry Kane 400 grand a week and sustain it. You know, you're looking at, normally, Bayern aren't in that group normally. They're quite sensible, you know, but they need a striker that paid the money. But you're looking in the UK, you're looking at City, Chelsea, maybe Newcastle in the long run, but not yet. City, Chelsea and probably Man U have paid that money traditionally. In Spain, it's Real Madrid and Barcelona only, and they're the main ones, aren't they? PSG, that's about it. So I don't know, Liverpool don't attract world-class players. There's only a couple of clubs that can afford world-class players, and Liverpool aren't one. Need to go over there. Can I throw this over? I didn't think so. I didn't think so.
Welcome back to the grind.
Thank you, officer. Thanks for coming in, dude. Appreciate it. Hope you're well. Joshy, I'm not on Deer Isle. I didn't want to start back after a week away with on Deer Isle, so I'm on a different map for now. Padge, I do think the location of a club can have a difference, but Man United have attracted plenty of players over the years, you know, like Liverpool have got a name, like a historical name in football, and they've won enough stuff. Hello, dude.
Afternoon.
Oh, come on, I haven't even got a gun. You can waste your bullet if you want. I have a crossbow if you want it.
Hello.
You alright, man? You want some water?
Need anything, man?
I need some food. I'm starving to death, but I'm just gonna...
Yeah, sure, man.
Have you got some, dude? Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. There's water in there if you want to drink some. I've got to go over the wall, dude. I need to cook some food. I'm going to go to a house and just cook a bit of meat.
Yeah, me too. I have some chicken and I need to cook it.
Oh, nice.
Do you know any house around here?
I've no idea. I've never been here before. I'm just hoping there'll be one.
Oh, okay, man. Thanks.
His first reaction was to shoot. I just fucking talked there. I managed to double click caps. His first reaction was to aim, but at least he didn't. He pulled it back. You know, that's kind of cool. can't eat the little bit of food he's given me because I'm full. Might go and try and hunt a deer. Let's get a bit of bark. He may have recognised my voice come up, but he equally may have just decided to go with the talking. You know, you never really know which is which. Like people, if some people talk, they'll often not shoot, irrespective of whether you're a stream douche or not. An example of that being my very, very first video when someone broke my legs at the airfield and let me live, you know. They didn't let me live because I was the running twat. I never made a video. I didn't forget the water. I drank as much as I could and then I left the rest because I ain't got the stamina to jump the fence. Building is this? Kind of reminds me of some of the warehousey buildings in Scum.
Got drunk and broke my nose last night. On the couch with an ice pack and TRMZ. Love you, bye.
Johnny Twitch, dude, I've been there. I busted my nose falling over once when I was drunk. Hands in my pockets like an idiot.
All bags and no AI rework makes robot lady a dull girl.
Hey, I hope you're on the mend double quick. I pushed mine back into place the next morning. It was misaligned. Like the bottom part of my nose and the top part were not in line, so I just pushed it back. And then it stayed there, thankfully. Johnny, thank you very much. Bottom Sneeze, thank you very much too. I Did Your Mom, thank you very much for the resub. RDW and Officer Gotcha, thank you too. It doesn't look like there's going to be a fire in this place.
It's time to start running!
6 months, baby.
It's time to start running!
Get out of here, I think. Those shots are not really for me, I think. Let's go to Aurora. I need to find somewhere to find some kind of rifle and cook this food. See if we can try not to die. That would be good, wouldn't it? That would be good, no dying. I don't know if the... I personally have found, Kempers, just reading your message there, one theory about how more shooting's happening is the influx of new players. I personally have found that a lot of newer players are more open to talking than not. And they get it ground out of them by people being dicks, to be honest. I think people... I probably talked even more... Well, I know I did. I talked more when I was a new player than I do now, although that was a long time ago. I think there is still about as much talking goes on now as there ever was. Maybe it's slightly more shooty now, the game. I think that's probably true. But for me, I think the main reason has been to do with the modded maps and this shift. When there was only churners, the game was a slow-paced game, and the only way to try and speed it up was to go to Electro with an M4 shooting new spawns until you got killed by an axe. You know, like... But it was a slow-paced game. When they introduced like Namalsk and then Essica and all the other maps, the game has become much easier to get loot and much quicker to get loot as a result. Oh god, the wolf meat's going to go off. You can get loot more easily, you can kill people more easily.
To start
Calispera, I've no idea, dude. I've no idea. The game is so much richer for having more maps. That is definitely true. I've no idea if I'd still be playing if there was only one map. No clue. It's got MVGs, that dude. Fuck me. I don't want firewood. This other bit of meat's going to go off. I need to cook it. Where the fuck does the guy go for it? Where does he get the MVGs from? I need to go where he's been. Oh, nice. That is good. I don't have the bullets, but I have got the scope. It's only going to give me one bit of meat, and it's wolf meat, so it's not going to do me a great deal, but it will help just a little bit. Yeah, coming back to the map thing though, I feel like the game has got, people have got a little bit keener to get action. Like even this map's only a work in progress at the moment, and it's a very cool one. I've not seen much of it yet, but it's relatively close together. People spawn in the same place. You spawn near a lot of players. It's hard to get gear. People shoot each other. People punch each other. It's just part of it. You know, if you're spawning in Chernobyl in a very big map, and you can be spawning in any one of about 50 different spawn locations all around, like, I don't know, a quarter of the map, you're going to get a lot less early game action. You're going to get less, like, constant dying, constant repetition. The Mosin could have unchambered rounds. I don't think it does. It doesn't. Burnside's into swinging, everybody knows that. Burnside goes to swingers meets on his own though. Gets all the attention. Boats on Deer Isle probably have increased PvP a little bit, but I don't know. I think PvP has always been quite high on Deer Isle. Like, I think there's less PvP on Deer Isle than there was when there was mainly one route off the island and everybody camped that bridge. You know, like, I think it's probably less PvP centric now than it was then. I ought to make some bolts for the crossbow. Yeah, that's a decent shout. I've not been finding that many bushes. To be honest, I stopped looking after I saw the guy with the MVGs. You can hear a stag. I don't think you can hear a cow. Can you cut down an apple tree? You can. Occasionally, if you cut down an apple tree, you'll get an apple from it as well, but quite rare. So, point. Have I ever played Rearm? Never really bothered. I think they've always used like a weapon mod that I'm not personally keen on. You know, like Legacy Gunplay or similar. It may not have that now, but it definitely had it when it first came out, and I've never been a big fan personally. I've definitely got an apple from chopping a tree down in the past, Viking, yeah, but it's quite rare. Certainly not a way to, like, be sure of getting food, I don't think. Sure, I've had food off a zombie, but the zombies aren't really spawning much. No, I don't think it was a coincidence. I've had it more than once where I've chopped a tree down and got an apple at the base of the tree. Like there was no apple, and then you chop the tree down and there is an apple. I've had that more than once. That is a cow, isn't it? Pango, definitely you've done it often. There you go. There's someone else that's experienced the same thing. Hi, Catty Band. How you doing? Thanks for coming in. Dead zombie there. Did I kill that one? I don't want firewood, I want sticky sticks. Are these? Oh, there's a... Right, there we go.
Welcome back.
Gonna make some bolts for the crossbow. We should have done this already, really. Let's do it now, then.
Good morning.
Camster, dude, thank you for the 17 months. Jamesy, thank you for the 46. Cheers, guys. Thank you, both of you. Chriso, Namis, thank you for the resubs. Jay Callie, Big Stevo, thank you for the support as well. Thank you for the gifted subs, Stevo. Great one. Thanks for coming in, dude. Thank you. And I fucked that up well and truly. You can break firewood down into smaller sticks, but it ruins your tools a lot quicker.
For the trip. Hope the holidaying was great.
Crack Extractor, thank you very, very much, dude. Cheers for the resub. I hope you're well. I'll not do it with that. No, I can't. I did just pass a hunting stand, yeah. Kenyon, thank you for the resub. And Skink, dude, thank you for the gifted sub. Very, very kind, man. Thank you. Kind of sucks to have a Mosin and no ability to use the fucker.
Happy anniversary, Kappa LUL.
Dazzy Boy, dude, thank you very much as well. Nate, Toasty, thank you too.
Good to see you back.
I think we're heading towards... Maybe we could go to Faith's Gate compound. I thought I heard an animal this way. So this is the end of the map. Well, like, nothing is beyond here at the moment. That's... Like, this is yet to be finished. Like, all of this stuff is, like, work in progress. Sure I heard another animal this way. Obviously not. I'm going to go back towards that hunting stand. Go back towards the town.
Keep on running, dude.
Hey Bulldog, hope you're all good, thank you.
Hope you enjoyed your holiday.
And MM Two Hands, thank you very much as well. I guess there's a tiny chance there could be Mosin rounds in there. Oh my word. Yeah, follow that road and go to some kind of church. That sounds okay, but I need to get food. I don't really want to go too far without finding food. And there's animals around here. I can hear them.
Yes.
Really struggling with the ambient sound.
Subscribed again.
The rain is just... yeah. My ears are shit. One and only Cup, thank you for subscribing, dude. Boris the Blades, thank you too. Can't actually hear the animals anymore. Someone's cooking in there. Crossbow is not very accurate. It could be
Hey, it's day 62 today. 35 pounds lighter than once I was. My wife says thank you for inspiring me to get healthier. Have a great stream, dude.
DG, bud. I tried to melee with my gun and it wouldn't work. I don't know what the fuck was going on there. It's the dude who gave me food. That sucks if it is.
Hello, good sir.
I couldn't even remember what he looked like, to be honest, but I hope it's not. It could be him, I had no idea. Doesn't seem to want to let me have that shotgun. Oh my god, he's got the chicken, it probably is him.
It's time to start running.
556. There's a mini 14 on this server. Okay, right, let's get the bullets sorted first. You heard footsteps. There's a zombie in the building with me.
It's time to start running.
Afternoon all.
I don't know if I'm going to take the shotty or not. It depends what the shells are, but I'm inclined to think I'm not going to bother and just use the Blaze as my close range gun. For some reason that shotgun's bugged out and it won't let me have it. I think I'm just going to carry his bag and run somewhere away from here for now. What's going on? Why can I not take his bag? Can't take any of it. That's weird.
TRMZ love.
Only had one shell. It was a red shell. I'm gonna leave it. Alright, let's take that. Kind of useful. We'll leave that. Don't need that shit. where everybody always goes. Everybody that ever goes anywhere to hide shit always comes here. Kind of, it's a bit tricky this, because we've got so little space. Might drop the crossbow. I might drop the crossbow because I've got the MK2. But Bob, dude, GG on how you go, man. That is insanely cool. GG, dude. That is mad. I'm starting a fresh one as of today. So I'm starting on day 1 today. I had some alcohol at the weekend. I relented and had some alcohol on day 86 of my 75-day thing. So I've started a fresh one today. I had some alcohol Saturday and Sunday. Now I'm back on it, starting again. Yeah, I could probably drop the hacksaw as well. Not much point taking that. I haven't got any bones. Hi, Alky1. Hope you're good. How did it taste? Well, we went out for a meal and I had a glass of Malbec, which I actually shared with the missus. I didn't even drink the whole thing. And the glass of red wine with the meal, I had this really amazing steak. It was really, really good. It was only like a 12-ounce sirloin steak, but it was in quite a nice place, and it was so good. It was really good. So yeah, the red wine with that was great. I got to be honest, I had a couple of whiskies in the evening while watching the Anthony Joshua undercard and then the fight. Wasn't that... I didn't really like it, you know. I had Balvenie Doublewood, which is one of my kind of like sensibly priced favourites, if you like, and yeah, I didn't particularly enjoy it. It was really great. I didn't like it. Yeah, I can get some bones. I'm just trying. I don't really need the fishing rod. I think we could just hunt. I think we'll be okay. We've got more chicken here, so he did cook his chicken, the poor guy. So yeah, I had a bit of whiskey on Saturday, and yesterday I had a couple of gin and tonics and some wine as well. So I had alcohol on both days. Me and the missus had a barbecue yesterday, and that was all right. But I like went out for my walk today. I'm like way more like sweaty, like. Just feel generally more unhealthy. Like, it's quite a sunny day this morning. I went out for the walk though, and I was sweating way more than I normally would because I'd had alcohol on Saturday and Sunday. It just isn't as good for you as... I don't think any amount is good for you, but I think any amount is bad for me, you know. So I'm like I said already, I'm not giving up or anything, but I'm going to give up again for a while now. Regan, I think that's definitely the case. I think 86 days, my palate has changed a little bit. I don't seem to like spicy food as much as I did, and I like different things. We had a dessert at this meal, and creme brulee is my favourite dessert, and I didn't really like it. But Mrs. had something else, and it was way better, so we swapped, and it was so good. But yeah, I don't know, maybe my taste had changed. Creme brulee, I really liked the bitter burnt sugar on it, and I don't know, I wasn't feeling it. Zavtos, yeah, it does feel different. Look how high that is. Holy shit. That's actually in the map, that, isn't it? That's not a fake map. That's not a fake mountain. You could go there. That is huge. You've broken your sugar addiction. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. Like I don't like spicy food so much. I don't think that's to do with sugar. Like I'm still having. I've had 1 cup of tea today. I had half a teaspoon of sugar in it. You know, I still am having a bit of sugar, but I'm just not. I've cut down a lot of the sweetened stuff. I don't have any diet sodas at all anymore. I'm not having anything like that. I'm drinking more water, obviously. What car is this? I just thought it might have spawned loot, maybe.
Was excited for football to return until 5.30 Saturday.
Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was excited for football. I was particularly excited for football to return when Liverpool went 2-0 up against Chelsea yesterday, and then it was disallowed. You know, and things were looking great at 2-0 up. Liverpool were looking pretty ruthless, and then shit went to shit, didn't it?
Love your content. Love your voice.
I think we'll best have the green. They're not as much space in them, but the green trousers are going to give me more camo. It really is tricky to find a vest on this server at the moment. Again, I've only got... But most of the towns are quite small. There's... PDs and stuff. Seems a bit tricky.
TRMZ love TRMZG heart. TRMZ love TRMZG heart.
Hope you have a good day at work, dude. Thank you very much for the support. Saying hello real fast while at work. I hope you have a good day, dude. Thank you. Pete, thank you very much. Alright, I think that's where we've got to go, where that cross is up on the hill there.
You're going to say, cheers for the support, but I think it's you who is supporting us.
Nallycat, thank you very much for the resubscribing. Thank you. Do you think a Running Man's Fantasy Premier League would be a good idea? It's probably too late now, but yeah, it could have been fun. I'd do terribly. I think I might have to go AFK in a sec, actually. I think I might need to code. Subby, I don't think I'll be doing a 12-hour today. I started later than ideal to do a 12-hour, so there's... If it was, I'd put 12-hour DayZ in the title, but I reckon I'll be on for an extended stream, 9-10 hours, that kind of thing, you know, but I'm not streaming past midnight, because I have to get up in the morning and do shit.
They're always on the lookout for a tight seal.
Well, I'm presuming that's Faith's Gate Compound, whatever that is, so we'll go and have a look. Oh my god. Elise, thank you very much for the 4 months. Nunny, thank you for the 15. There's also Millie. Maybe that's where the NVG guy got his NVGs from then. Put some water in here. If I get thirsty, I can always use vitamins, can't I? Feel a lot happier if we got ourselves a vest. Cheers for the resubs, guys. Jonky Tonky, thank you as well. I missed you one, dude. Thank you. There's cult lore to the map. The crucifix is the symbol. Their symbol. Very cool. You need a scope. I've got a scope for the Mosin, which is pretty good. I need a vest more than I need a scope, I think. And it doesn't zoom as far as the hunting scope would do, but it's pretty decent. That'll probably do me. Iced fishing, dude. I'm glad everyone's okay. Holy shit. The white churches are their churches. They spawn military loot. Oh, didn't they? What are we doing? I feel really worried about the lack of a vest.
Welcome back.
Surprised there are still crashes at air shows. I'm kind of not. And their air shows are all low flying, aren't they? You know, planes tend to crash more often than not. Going in a plane is pretty safe. You know, I think the chances of dying in a plane crash are something like 11 million to 1 or something crazy. You know, they're high. But if a plane's going to have an issue, it's usually around takeoff or landing, isn't it? More often than not. And obviously air shows involve an awful lot of taking off and landing. And it's all low flying as well, so it's high risk, isn't it, compared to an average plane journey, you know, so...
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. I hate myself for that one.
Especially the like you're just saying there, Abraham, a lot of air shows have very old planes and stuff, don't they? Then they're flying old stuff. Philosophy, but I'm feeling 22. Don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. I'm feeling 38, maybe a little bit above. Oh. Where's the bullets? I saw some bullets as well somewhere. Oh, there they are. I have that jacket. Especially with the, like, some of them are like doing stunts and stuff, aren't they? Like flying in very close formation and whatnot, like the Red Arrows and all the other ones. I'll have a look at that wooden thing. That looks cool. Not the way I need to go, but I want to have a look.
Good day, stranger. Bloody great to see you.
Holy shit, some weird stuff's gone on here. Look at that altar. Wanted to check underneath there. You never know, there might be something hidden. Right, guys, I'm going to quickly go. Okay, I think I might make a cup of tea. I need to fill up my water bottle as well, so I'm probably going to be gone 2 or 3 minutes while I fuck around with that. I'm just going to stay prone in here. Hopefully we don't get attacked by wolves. Maybe bleed on the altar, yeah. Right. Fearful Hippo, thank you for the 7 months. Cyanide, thank you for the support as well. Cheers for the resubs as James D, Philosophy, Erpa, Obi-Wan. Thank you very much. Right, back in a sec.
It's time to start running!
Welcome back, buddy.
It's time to start running!
Hey, I'm back, missed you, beautiful.
Hey guys. That took longer than I thought. My missus is out, but the dog had junked the gate. So he has a baby gate over his little pen, and he's been out for a walk with my missus's mate and their dog, and he was all excitable, and she's just gone round there for a cup of tea, gone out, and he's jumped the baby gate. He was sitting in the front room all proud of himself. So I've just been sorting the dog out. Bastard. He can jump the gate. He knows he can jump the gate, but he doesn't normally. He normally just stays in there. But if he's a bit overexcited, he'll sometimes jump it. Mainly to keep an eye on him. He's now fucking howling. Bastard. He could jump that again. But yeah, he was alright though. He was just sitting in the front room happily waiting for her to come back, I think. Oh yeah, also while I was down there, a fucking Amazon delivered as well. So I got sidetracked by that also.
It's time to start running.
Last one to know, thank you.
You make this look so easy. I'm playing on a private server, bringing my basic skills up, and I still die regularly to Zeds. I bow to your greatness. TRMZ love.
Playing on a private server, bringing my basic skills up, and I still die regularly to Zeds. Last one to know, dude. I die in silly ways. We all do. The more you play, the better you get, though. Duran, thank you for the very long resub as well, man. Thank you very much. Right, I'm back. Let me put the gamma up. Let's go and have a look. If he stops howling, I might have to disappear. If he stops howling, he's either got himself calmed down or he's jumped the gate again.
Relaxing time, Paul. Glad you are back, TRMZ love.
Stimp, thank you as well. Thank you very much. Cheers for the support, all of you guys. Thank you. You've got the gamma. I just undid it. That's an SKS. If that SKS shoots me, I'm dead. I can't take an SKS shot.
Keep on running.
I wonder what he was shooting at. It sounded quite slow.
Out here in the hot sun framing a custom home for a client. Got half the crew hooked on your stream. Thanks for the content.
Arbel, thank you. Well, cheers for coming in. Hello, everyone. In the hot sun farming a custom home. Farming a custom home would be a bit tricky, wouldn't it? Framing a custom home. Very cool. Framing homes in the hot sun. Cheers for the support, Garble. Super Cat, thank you as well. I don't like this. If you get bullets piled into you, you die anyway. But when you've not got a vest on, I feel naked. Sure, the shots were here.
It's time
2 months strong. Hope you're doing great.
Fucking dog barking isn't helping. Double shot's great if you hit, but it's not great if you miss. I wish I hadn't fired the double shot, obviously. He might go in there.
Hi, running
That's where
man,
I might
keep
go
up
for a
great
look.
work.
I might go in that tower. Oh, the fucking dog howling. Jesus Christ. Hi, Sprishka. I'm gonna wait for a little while. Oh, there he is. He's actually getting shot at by the SKS dude. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, so there's two players here. That guy wasn't the SKS, there was somebody else. Shit, there he is. He looks more geared, that one. My positioning was really good for the dude. Now there's two. Not so much. I think he'll go around the outside.
It's time to start running!
Did I just see movement, or am I imagining things? I don't think the dude running across the wall there saw me. No. He had tunnel vision for the guy he'd just been shooting at.
What on earth did the devs think when adding the sound for taking out your knife from your boot? I shat myself cause I thought I am getting shot.
Oh dear. Oh shit. Is he looting the first guy? I don't think the first guy died. I think he ran away. I think he's chasing the first guy, as far as I know.
It's time to start running!
TRMZGG TRMZDOOD TRMZEPIC TRMZ Whiskey Mance TRMZ Love.
Oh, robot lady in her remote blindness. That's the SKS dude.
It's time to start running!
Woohoo, our second Twitch baby is coming soon.
That shot was more up towards the church, I think.
Welcome back. Wilka, you been gone, I've mastered cooking lol.
OG, dude, hope you're good. Thanks for the resub. I'm sure you have. G Twitch, Chef, Chiefs Reaper, thank you very much. Marinus as well. Cheers for the support, guys. Thank you. Finger, Big Mac, thank you as well. The fucking creaking of the trees is getting me. If he was in there, he would have shut the door. Well, fuck knows where he's gone now. I wonder if SKS guy was shooting at the other dude, you know, he'd kind of flanked around, they were kind of looking for each other. SKS dude might have killed the guy with the Blue Mountain backpack, he could be prone on his body looting him right now. I just don't know where he is. I don't know. I've no fucking clue.
Yo, chill please.
Yeah, okay. I'm alright. I'm not with that dude, I'm on my own. You're right, dude.
Okay. Sorry, man.
That's okay. You got the SKS guy, did you? Or
yeah, I killed a few guys.
oh, GG. Right, I'm just not gonna. I'm not even gonna help you with the zombie because I don't want you to think I'm trying to get you.
Okay. Oh shit.
He's up.
Here?
Oh, dude! He was only on con. Oh, GG. Right, my gun's away again.
I thought I killed him. Holy shit, man.
Fucking hell.
My heart is beating so fast right now. You can loot them, actually. I have tons of loot.
Oh,
so
dude, thank you.
Have some stuff.
Yeah, I've got a few
Welcome,
things,
mate.
but I've not got a lot. Holy shit, man. What did he shoot? What was he shooting? What gun was it he was shooting?
I don't know. I think it's a mod one. I don't really know.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, it's right here. It's
oh, it's a Mini 14. Holy shit, I've not seen one of them before. That is cool.
I don't really know what bullets does this use, but
dude,
also,
well, GG. So I was overwatching when you started shooting at this guy. You were shooting at him.
Oh shit.
And I saw him, and I saw you shooting.
Actually, I was searching for him so bad, man. I mean, I was at the base, and they like started looking for me, and I killed one, and he, well, I don't know.
Oh,
this guy had actually a massive backpack. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I've got it in my hand. It's called a hero backpack. It is fucking huge.
Oh shit. I can have it if you want.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. What was your name, by the way, dude?
I'm Julian.
Julian, nice to meet you, dude. My name's
What's your
Dave.
name? Oh, nice to meet you, man. So, if you also wanna check, there's like a dead body over that little road that goes from the church to the military base, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, if you wanna try to loot him, I think he had lots of food.
Yeah.
Also, he had like an AK, but I don't have max for it, so...
Dude, GG,
you have some?
I don't at the moment, I don't think, but I might pick it up. The thing I'm after is like, well, I've got this secondary off the guy you just killed, but I'm after a vest. Like, his vest was ruined, but I've been trying to find a vest. I've not found one all day.
I just found one, like this stab vest that I have, and also these guys, one of them had, well, I think the two had press vest, but they both ruined, so...
Okay.
Also, the third guy that I killed, he had a hunting vest.
Okay. Well, guys, dude, I'm getting this gun out. I'm not going to aim it at you, but I just need to reload it, okay?
That's alright. I'm just gonna make sure that nobody comes.
GG, dude.
Do you have, by any chance, like 308 bullets?
I have got some, yeah. I can use the Mosin. You can have what I've got. I've got like 10.
Okay.
Might have a few more, maybe. Just see what else I've got.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's another 7, so I had 17 in total. Oh, might as well give you... There's 2 more in the blaze as well that's just on the ground, dude.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I just got... I just left some bullets for you on the ground.
Yeah,
you have them all in, right?
Yeah, I just grabbed some. I don't know if there's more, but I've got some. Oh, thanks, man.
Sick. You're welcome. I mean, I won't use them. Well, also...
I thought I heard some noise, but I think it was a bush. You know, the bushes sometimes sound like steps, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So, do you have, like, any BSD mag or scope? I just found a BSD on one of these guys.
Very cool. I've not got no mag or scope for that at all. Sorry, dude.
Okay. No, it's alright. I'm gonna check for the other body in the little road.
Yeah, I'll come up towards you in a sec, dude. Just fixing this gun up. It's an MLG, isn't he? Fucking hell. Oh, I don't like that scope. I don't like that scope at all.
Julian with your big muscles and tight black shirt. Pour me another drinky poo Randy Bo Bandy.
Very good. Dr. Jones, thank you very much. Switch, thank you for the resub as well. Yeah, the sights are terrible, D-Bear. You're right, dude. That's me coming up, dude. I don't know if you're around. Hello?
This guy.
Oh, you killed this one as well? Holy shit.
He has... Yeah. I mean, I thought that was the big backpack guy, but it wasn't. It was another random guy coming into the zone.
There was one with a blue
Also,
mountain
yeah,
bag,
well-
wasn't there? Is there not another guy with a blue mountain backpack?
Oh shit! I don't know. Maybe it's that one.
Don't know. It's gonna go
no,
prone.
Doesn't seem to be.
Dude, you've been on an absolute
Okay.
spree. That guy, the AK scope. The AK scope will go on USVD,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
Back, Rasta Paul. I hope you had a blessed
But I
break
think I'll
with
keep the
family.
Tundra. I love the Tundra.
Yeah, I don't blame
You
you.
want to take it?
Nah, I haven't got any bullets. Well, I've
You
got
can
a few
have-
bullets, but no mag. I'll just keep the Mosin. It's all good.
You can have this VSD if you want. I won't use it.
Holy shit.
Do you know, like, if on this server there's like a modded Winchester or something, like a sniper rifle?
I have no idea, dude. I've only just really played on it this morning and just got here. That's the kind of the furthest I've got. There's a Vega in this tree. I don't know if you left it here or what, but there's a Vega sitting there.
Yeah, I left it. It was mine. So I have, look, I have this weird ammo that I don't really know what is it used for, but it would be really cool.
Yeah, it'll probably go in some kind of... I don't know how powerful that is. I get the feeling it'll probably go in some kind of mid-tier rifle, but that's a guess.
Cool to find. Well, we're gonna see if we find one. By the way, well, you have a map or something? I'm literally just playing random. I'm just going like straight on a line.
Yeah, on this
Finding
on this
stuff.
one you can tap M and it brings up a map if you want to. You don't have to, but it has it built in.
That's right, man. I didn't even know that. Where are you from, mate, by the way?
I'm from England, dude. What about yourself?
I'm from, well, Spain.
Nice.
From Barcelona. Okay.
Gonna take all his food, I suppose.
So, yeah.
So you've been having a busy
Actually,
day
it's
then?
wolf stick. Yeah.
Joined while live
Yeah,
on a wild
really,
access.
it was a busy day, but well, it's alright. I mean, I enjoy having PvP. I don't know, I feel quite lost on this map. I mean, I was like going to the left side, no, well, to the right side of the map, but it seemed to be like kind of empty, right? I mean, there was nothing, like a giant desert.
Oh, I was just giving you wolf steak by mistake then. Yeah, I've not been over that bit. Over there is the bit that's not finished. So if you press M, you can see that bit's not done. There's nothing there. So up at where we are now is about as far as anything goes. There's some stuff on the far east where there's a big Air Force base apparently, but the north and the kind of northwest corner is not finished on the map.
It's like it's planned on the map, right?
Yeah.
Someday it'll, well, there will be some buildings there. Maybe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's more to come.
Okay, cool. So you know where we should go? Like, I don't know.
Well, the
Well,
only
also,
place
if you
beyond
want this
here,
map,
if you look at the map, there's a checkpoint. It says checkpoint west. So the only thing further above here that might have loot is the checkpoint.
So you know where to go from here?
Well, hang on. It is... Yeah, it's kind of northwest from where we are. It's quite a way, but...
Oops, I don't hear you.
Yeah, it's kind of northwest from where we are now.
Okay.
Dude, if you want to come, we could go and check it out. You'll probably be able to shoot the enemies better than me by the way you're going.
Well, I'll try. Hey, also, I'll have to leave in a few minutes. Well, like maybe half an hour, but I can
Sweet 16.
can maybe help you.
All right,
reach
dude.
this
No
place.
worries. I'm going to try and get this AK on my back for now.
Okay.
If I can. Oh no, it won't go on there.
Holy shit! This bag is fucking big, man.
It is a big boy. It's meant to take 3 guns on it, but
Right,
it won't take 3 at the moment.
Oh.
I don't know
I
why.
actually feel bad because, like, I almost got rolled up like a few minutes ago by a car.
Oh yeah.
And the guys I killed, yeah, they like crashed onto the tree, and well, then I killed them.
Oh.
MK2. But
Very cool.
They had an AK mag, and now we have an AK, so it could have been good.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I think it's this way.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go this way. I need to try and
Okay, let's
work
go
out how I'm going to carry all these guns that I don't need.
Okay. Well, maybe we need some ammo, some more ammo. I actually have not that much bullets. I thought I would.
So, dude, I'm just standing still for 1 sec.
18 months.
Okay, I'll cover you.
Trying to put this gun in my backpack. I think it's bugged.
Which
yeah,
one? The AK?
I've got an AK in my hand, but I can't put it in the bag now.
You don't have it now in your hands?
Just dropped it on the floor
It's
for
on
me.
the ground, I think.
Yeah, I can't pick that one up. I can pick it up, it just won't go in the bag. I don't really know, but I should think the bag's probably bugged.
I can take it.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah,
to be honest, I shouldn't really need it, but
yeah,
I am greedy. I like to carry shit I don't need.
Well, I mean, who doesn't want an AK, right?
Yeah.
I also dropped like
How
3
are you
AK
liking
101 max,
Bitterroot?
but I don't
Yeah, I
think
saw
I'm
those.
gonna find
Yeah.
AK 101.
Right, it should be this way somewhere, I think.
Okay, cool.
Maybe not. They might be taking us the wrong way. Let me just get the compass out.
Hank Scorpio has
Yeah, a little bit
just
more
subbed
west.
for 17 months.
Okay.
Hank, thank you very much for the support, dude. D-Bear, thank you very much as well.
Okay, by what I see, you also have like an indicator where it says where you are on the map, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a little bit easy, but it's on there. I'm just going to use it. Normally, I like to try and explore maps without using that kind of thing, but once you've pressed M and you've seen where you are, it's too late, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
G. Simmons, have a good holiday, dude. That's cool, man.
Okay, let's go.
I've just had some time off with the Tiddlers, and that was good, but
I think it's getting to daytime.
It is, yeah. I'm quite pleased about that. I'm kind of ready for like a proper holiday with like lazing around and lots of nice food and stuff.
Let's see if we find some MVGs.
I saw a really geared dude with MVGs earlier today, but I just ran away from him, you know. But they must be around. I don't know where he found them, but he'd found some.
Yeah. I actually heard like when I was at the starting zone, I heard I heard like M4 shots maybe.
Oh yeah.
I think there was a lot of people killing crashes.
Yeah, it's very shooty, this map. I got to be honest, I'm surprised you talked. Really, I'm surprised you talked to me because you were in the middle of PvP. You know?
I wasn't scared. I really didn't have any more bullet on the SKS, so I was like, if I don't suck, I'm gonna die. I was sure you were gonna kill me. Also, I knew that the guy I killed was the one which I was looking for.
Yeah.
As I saw you on the background, it was like, oh shit, this guy, I don't know where's he coming from.
Thanks
so.
to @space_herpy for my sub gift. 35-month sub hype.
Hippie, dude, thank you very much, man. Hank Scorpio, thank you. D-Bear, thank you. I hope you get your internet sorted soon, D-Bear. That sucks, man.
So I hear a lot of animals, right?
Yeah, there is a lot of deer. I've been hearing deer loads.
Oh shit. I have no stamina.
Yeah, I've only got stamina because I've got the
actually,
no vest, you know.
Oh, okay. Actually, I tried to kill I don't know how is it called. I think it's called a goose, like big deer.
Oh yeah.
With like big horns.
Oh yeah.
And he was like fucking unkillable. I shot him like 4 times with the longhorn.
Bloody hell.
No.
He means stag, I guess, but I ain't going to correct him. Yes, I could, because he might want to know it. So, like a male deer, you know, like that would probably be called a stag, I think.
Sorry?
The thing you tried to kill, was it like a deer, but the male one with the big horns, yeah?
Yeah.
So that'd be a stag.
Never seen one of those.
It's called a stag.
Ah, okay.
Dude, I'm not trying to be a know-it-all, by the way, but your English is amazingly good, so if you wanted to know, I thought I'd just tell you, you know, like, I can't speak any language
shit,
as well
man.
as you speak English, you know, like, so your English is good.
Well, it's been a lot of hours on DayZ, and also I studied a little bit of English, so. Oh, thank you very much, mate.
No worries. It might. I think in America they have, or in Canada they have also moose as well, beginning with an M. But I think the one in DayZ is still a stag, like a male deer.
Okay.
Oh, apparently no. I think there might be moose on this server, which are different. Yeah. So that.
Okay.
Yeah, it probably was a moose then. I've just not seen one. Look at that.
I don't know.
So that's not completed yet. That's
Oh,
going to be that's going to be a big town when it's done. It looks like graphics from like the old Nintendo days, like Pilot Wings or something.
Yeah. Well, it looks cool actually. Yeah, so that was the place there. I was like trying to go, but as I see now, this place doesn't really exist.
It's not finished yet. That's going to be a huge town when it is done. Bloody hell.
Yep.
You're back, baby.
Maybe like as big as Banner, something like that.
Can you get viruses from playing on a popular DayZ server that's modded? I don't think so. I don't think you can get a virus from downloading mods from the Steam Workshop. I'd be very surprised. That's not advised. I've never had it. Sorry, dude?
From England, right?
Yeah.
Which part of England are you from?
I live in Suffolk, which is a county about 100 miles from London, maybe a little bit less.
Oh, okay. So what football team do you support?
I support Liverpool, but I was born up north. I just moved down south, so I've always supported Liverpool. I presume you support Barcelona, do you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard.
Yeah.
In Spain, or we support Barcelona or Madrid. Yeah. And
well, but if you're from Barcelona, you know, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool being from Barcelona. Sorry? Do you get to see them play very much? Have you been to see them live?
No, it's so expensive, man.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's almost like 100 euros, and I can't afford that right now.
No.
Maybe in the future, but I don't think now it's worth seeing Barcelona, you know. Has no Messi, no Suarez, no Neymar.
No, well, they won the league last year, though, didn't they? I think they won the league, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, but like it was like quite a weak year. Like they didn't win like any good game. Like all the games they won, it was like 1-0 or 2-0.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't like spectacular, you know. It was a bit weird. At least they won the league. That's quite good. I mean, the Premier League actually is quite more competitive, I think.
Yeah, it is. But it's much harder to finish, like... Well, it's easier to get relegated. Even, like, the bad teams are good, you know? Like teams lower down the division are still hard to beat. Every game is quite hard.
Yeah.
I've been a sub as long as it took my wife to incubate our children. Life goal.
Hero, dude. Thank you.
Do you know if there's like any bases on the map?
I've no idea. Like that where you just got those kills. That's the first time I've seen that. You know, I've never seen any of these things. So I'm a bit worried that where we're running to is actually going to be a fairly small checkpoint. You know, I don't know how big it's going to be. No clue. But
yeah. Okay, so where are we heading to?
On the map, it just says checkpoint west. So a little bit like an evacuation type kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay, I see it.
My footsteps have changed. Have yours changed?
Actually, my headphones are quite shit, so I don't hear the difference. But I mean, maybe they are a bit louder.
Well, I'm not hearing any footsteps on the ground at all.
Oh, but like, you mean mine footsteps, or you mean yours?
Oh no, it's okay. It's mine. I must have tapped the earplugs button by mistake somehow. I didn't even know I'd done it. Yeah, when I opened the map, I must have fat fingered and pressed N as well.
Oh, there's an heli crash right there.
Oh, dude, that'd be good. Hopefully, we can get some of those MVGs.
Yep.
Jenkins, dude, thank you for the 22. Betty Swallocks, Danger Dave, Ish, hope you're good, dude.
I can do the close combats, so I have a vest. Maybe you can, like, cover from behind.
Yeah, sure, why not?
You have a scope on the Mosing, or?
Yeah, I got a PU scope, yeah.
Okay.
Been cold a lot. Can't seem to warm up. I'm not even wet now, and I'm still cold.
Welcome back. Hope your time off was good.
Knuckle, dude, thank you. It was great. Cheers for coming in. Hope you're good. Where the fuck is this heli? I thought it was really close. I really don't like the sights on this. I like the M14 with no sights in PUBG. Am I still going towards it? I seem to have lost where the heli was.
I think it was like right on the side of this radio tower.
Okay.
I think.
And I was trying to go a little bit left of it so I could overwatch it, but I don't know.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I think I see the smoke from here. Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, right. Thought it was further away from the tower than that, to be honest.
So, have you been playing a lot of DayZ or?
Quite a bit, yeah. Not so much the last couple of weeks though, but yeah, before that, loads and loads, yeah.
Okay. Which maps do you usually play?
I've been playing a lot of Deer Isle this year. Deer Isle and Chernerus mostly.
Oh, Deer Isle on. I think Zero Servers has the Deer Isle on the rotation, right?
Yeah, I've been playing on that as well, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's not going to be easy to overwatch this one. It's right in a square, unfortunately.
Yep. Well, at least there's a zombie. I mean, maybe they've spawned, but... I'm gonna leave my Tranda right here. Or the weapon. Holy shit. It's clear. DSS.
It's a box of
shit, AKM.
Box of SKS rounds there. Dude, you've got the SKS, so you should take the AKM. You've got. I'm going to drop a mag for you. It's on the ground. There's a box of SKS rounds on the other side of the.
Yeah. Okay.
Shot.
Shit. You right?
Yeah, not hit. I don't know where it came from though.
I see him, right in front of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back
How far?
to reigning, defending, undisputed
Like
DayZ
100
king
meters.
of the world. The one, the only,
full
the
gear.
Suffolk sensation ManZ.
There's two. There's more than two. Dude, I think we need to run. There's like three.
Yeah, they are full geared.
Yeah, I saw at least three. We need to go into the forest and get some distance. You're still running this way for now. One of them was flanking round to the right.
Okay. Actually, there was a BSD shot with suppressed. So we should be careful.
I'm just going to keep running for now and try. Like, if they hit me once, I'll die. God, this bag is awful.
Oh, fuck.
I was hoping there'd be an opening. What is that?
It's grenade, right?
I've just gone round to the left, dude. I'm going to go more towards them.
I think we should go to the right. A lot of to the right. Maybe we can overpass them.
All right. Well, I'll follow you. I don't know where you're gone. Yeah, I'm on. I got your back,
Right
dude.
here.
Go the way you think. I'll follow you. I wanted to get to the edge of the trees because I think one was flanking round, but this makes sense. I feel like they're going to expect it though. These guys are uber geared.
They may be trying to rush the base, I think. I think we should cross the road, the other side, just to be safe.
When I see a group this geared, do I expect it to be a group of streamers? I never think it's a group of streamers. I never really think of it that way at all, no. If I see a group of geared players, I just assume they're using Discord and they're going to be, like, coordinated, you know. I don't really consider whether they might be streamers or not. I couldn't give a shit. You know, when I see a group that geared, I just assume they're likely using Discord and that I really need to be careful. I'd like to kill them, but you can't obviously stand and aim at 3 players.
We're quite safe right now. Maybe they came with a car.
Yeah, possibly.
Can we check like the place where we entered? Maybe we can get some clear shots from there.
Yeah, I don't know. We're kind of going round towards where they fired from at the moment, aren't we?
Hi RMZ. Thanks for the content.
Thank you, Mikau. Thank you. Backbone, dude, it's just it's a map that's in a work in progress, so it's been having updates and then it goes down. On the last playtest, I didn't play it at all. I just didn't get in it in time.
Or maybe it's still too risky for us.
I don't know. I kind of down to try and get to him, but hoping we might see him if we come around here.
Okay.
It's opened up again a few days ago, so here I am, basically. If I hadn't done the Deer Isle quest, I'd be still trying to do the Deer Isle quest, but I did that last Monday. I've got a character. I'm going to go back across the road, dude. I feel like they might be in those trees still. That's where they were. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't go back across the trees then.
Hope all is been well. I haven't been able to watch and lurk in a couple months.
And that's where they were.
Yep. You got shot from here, I think. Another one? What the fuck?
So they're somewhere in the base then. Maybe they think we've held up in a building and they're trying to grenade us out or something.
That could be. Like, they just wasted three grenades, man.
Yeah.
Like, alright.
Oh, hits, dude. I hope you're feeling better. That sucks, dude. Thank you for the bits.
I think I hit one.
Didn't even fire a shot. I think we should just push across to where they were and see if we can see him.
Okay. I see one. I think he just passed just in front of the wall. Running. Like they are going to the right side.
Okay. They may leave. Maybe just carry on going towards the right and see if we see him going through the trees, perhaps. I don't know. I wish I wasn't cold permanently. It's kind of annoying.
One month away from our 2nd anniversary. I hope you got me a good gift. I like beer and burgers, hint hint.
Boony. Thank you. You'll have a nice platinum badge. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Cheers for the resub. Oh hits, thank you. I've no idea. They may still just be inside the compound, I guess.
Yeah. And maybe if they are inside the building and we get some kind of vision, we can kill him. But I think it's hard.
I think I saw 3. I'm pretty sure there's 3 of them. Oh, see players running inside scene 1. Just in the gap in the wall, I saw one. He was running to the right still.
Okay. I'm going just on the front of the door, okay? Like, more on the right?
Yeah, I'm coming your way.
Oh, there's one on the tower. On the first floor.
Oh yeah, see him. I'm hit. Oh, I'm lucky I'm not down. I'm lucky I'm not uncon. He hit me. What hell kind of gun was that?
I got one.
GG.
I think I killed him.
TRMZ heart.
Yeah, there's one still in the tower.
No, he's uncon. He was just uncon. Oh, I almost hit.
That one's in the building somewhere. There's definitely one in the tower. Oh, shit.
You right?
Yeah, there's definitely one still on that first floor of the tower. See him through the smoke. Still in the tower.
Nice.
Can't actually see where my shots are going. Can't see where my shots are going. What range are you at? I can't fucking see where my shots are landing.
I have 200. Oh, I got him.
Oh, GG. One more shooting. I've knocked one. He's unconscious behind the behind the heli. Yeah, got him. I killed one behind the heli. There's one dead behind the heli. There's one more left somewhere. Knocked him. He's knocked. He's knocked, dude. Let's push.
You have a nade?
No, I don't. I knocked the last guy shooting at you, and I've knocked one. I've killed one by the heli. So this guy that I just knocked, he's unless it was a headshot, he's only uncon.
Be careful.
Killed him on it. I don't know where he would have gone. He was somewhere around here. I don't know where he went. I couldn't actually get an eye on where he was. I definitely knocked him, but I don't know if I knocked him or killed him or what. But he was somewhere near this building.
Okay. Maybe go loot the colleague and take the plate.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. I think I knocked him. I think he's backed away, but I've no idea.
Okay.
Okay, I'm stuck. He's obviously in the building opposite.
I see him.
I'm bleeding. I can't really move.
I think I got him.
Right, I'm pushing you away. I just need to bandage.
Okay. That's a LAR.
Right, it's just... You okay?
Yep.
You think he's still in there?
I don't know if I got him.
There was more shots after, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if those shots was him scrambling to get away.
He was on the left side of the building. It may be in the down on the ground. Right here?
There's a dead guy here.
Yeah. It's him. I just killed him.
Oh, GG.
Nice.
Right, let me see if his vest's
Oh,
okay.
That was intense, man.
Holy shit, man. GG.
LAR, man. Actually, I'm gonna have to leave like in 10 minutes because I have to go to the cinema to watch Oppenheimer.
Oh, dude, it's amazing. Do you want this LAR? You killed the dude. Do you want the LAR? Got 3 mags.
I don't really know when am I gonna play again?
So long that it feels like it's getting
you can keep
serious
it.
now.
Oh, dude, thank you.
Have you checked the other guy's body?
Nope, not at all yet. No.
Holy shit, these guys were cheered, man.
I know, crazily so.
And we got them. This guy actually 3 shots. I first hit him on the face. You knocked him down, and then I also hit him on the face, I think.
Dude, that's insane. Right, I'm gonna fix the vest in here.
Okay. Look, he has a This is sniper I was telling you about.
Oh, he's got that rare sniper, has he? I'll be there in a sec.
Yeah. Stacco 87. What the fuck is that?
He's got some bullets for that in there as well.
Yeah, I have almost 60 of them.
Right, so there's the guy up on the tower.
Yep, that's the one. And the other one, you said you got it behind the plane, right?
Yeah, he's behind the helicopter. Do you want this? Do you want this gun or not? This Stacco.
Bloody good to have you back, dude. Hope you and the family are well.
I can give you some bullets.
Well, you killed him. You should take it. You killed the dude if you want it. I don't know how good it is though, to be honest.
Okay, well, so if you give it to me.
Yeah, it's on the ground.
You take the Lari, I take the Tundra. Sounds good.
Right, there's that. I'm gonna go and see what the guy by the heli had.
Okay, nice.
There is one more LAR mag on this guy's body, and I can't seem to get it. I'll leave it for now.
I have it. Try to
nice.
take it now. I'm gonna leave it on the back of the other guy.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah, that was the guy I knocked first.
So I hit him.
Holy shit, man.
Fucking hell. Fuck. Who is that? And I only hit him in the arm, I think. Are you up, dude? Are you still alive? Who the fuck? I feel like the guy up the hill there shot this dude unconscious. Holy fuck. I hope... Are you still up, dude? Are you there? He's got a foul as well. Got MVGs. Holy shit. Fucking hell, that's crazy. I don't know if my buddy died or not. I feel like he might be dead. That's a zombie on the road.
Go get them, Paul.
Okay. I don't really need to do what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to load up a full mag, so I've got a spare mag. So I think it was a group of 4. And there's one more alive.
It's time to start running!
What action today so great! Exclamation mark.
It's time to start running!
Hello.
Oh, fuck me. NTC Immortal. That looks good. What's that like? Yeah, I'd like the rifle off the dude, but I've no idea where my buddy went. I think he's dead. Probably dead somewhere near the heli, but the guy I hit, I may have only tagged him in the arm or something. I don't know. Quite pleased with the shot that knocked the guy that was still up. That I think the guy in here is the one I knocked. I think he came in here. Could be wrong. He might have gone unconscious due to blood loss in here. He might have been overwatching and gone on to blood loss, maybe. You never know. Kind of stuck for now. No idea where my buddy is. Seventh Dawn. Romy, thank you very much. Selfish and DJ, thank you very much.
Give it to me, give it to me. She yelled. I'm so wet. Give it to me now. She could scream all she wanted, but I was keeping the umbrella.
I thought that might have been coming. He did say it was logging off, but he disappeared after the shot started. I think he's dead, unfortunately. Is there? I did have a blood bag once upon a time. I'm killing a bit of time here, but what I might also be doing is inviting a grenade to come in and kill me. I can't really leave here yet. I think there's only one left.
Happy 23 TRMZ LURK TRMZ LURK TRMZ love.
Don't call me Al. Thank you very much for the support, dude. If I were him, I'd probably go further up.
It's time to start running!
29 months of great content. Thanks.
He was definitely waiting for his buddy. He was waiting for us. He was going to kill us while we were trying to loot the body here. I wonder if he went on con. He might have got killed in the... Oh, stag there. He might have got killed in the crossfire.
TRMZ backseat pin.
I think I'm going to take the Tundra over the this, because I'm going to get fucked by this making me look down the iron sights when I don't want to. I can see it coming. Like, I'm going to want to aim down sight, and then it's going to put me on the Mosin iron sights.
Good to be back. Been binge watching your latest videos. Great work of you playing. Great job your editor did. Keep on rocking. Lots of action today, heart.
Dude, thank you. Cheers for the support, man. Thank you very much. I wonder if he backed away because he's the last one.
It's time to start running!
30 months, £5 a pop. I could have bought 0.15% of Moses Caicedo for that.
I like that she got the name right and I can't get it right. Dave, thank you very much for the support. You could have put in like 3 bids too low for Romeo Lavia as well. Oh, he's gone a bit quick there. Maybe someone's... No, he's not running. He's trotting. Not hearing any flies. Flies on that one. Oh, that's our buddy. Did I get the other boxes of rounds? I did. I got loads of boxes of rounds for it already. Do you reckon the last guy alive has gone then? I think he might have gone. Wait, he's not gone. He's still there. I shouldn't be looking here. I'm going to get myself popped. I think he's further up. Fuck. Yeah, there he is. Why that? I hit him clean. He didn't drop. Hit him again. I think that's in there. I'm not convinced this is very powerful. I don't know if it's meant to be or what, but it doesn't seem to be. Oh, fuck. He was broken-legged. That sucks. That really sucks. I didn't think he was dead. Oh, well, that was a hell of a fun fight. That was very, very fun. Very, very cool indeed. That gun was shit. I hit him enough to knock him out. If I'd have had the Tundra, I'd have knocked him uncon with both. I don't know why I didn't use the Tundra. Well, I do know. It was a modded gun, and I thought it'd be more powerful. It wasn't, you know. Unless there's some damage changes on the server, maybe. But I thought that'd be more powerful than a Tundra.
What do you call a cat that's eaten too much duck? It's a duck-filled fatty puss.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it might be the gun that hit me first, but I hit him a couple of times there. Right, I think we're gonna switch from Bitterroot there.
Well.
That was an amazingly fun life. I really enjoyed that. I might push that to YouTube unedited, possibly. So, if it does go to YouTube, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you're here after like 3 hours, chances are you're already subbed, right? But thanks for coming in. Take it easy, YouTube. Love you.